I was tired of waiting for like 10 seconds when I would hit the button, and I was like, is Keith going to start blurting something? Is he going to reveal any of the secrets behind the scenes?
I do like to blurt.
So I was like, I put them all down to like 3 seconds because the return and the be right back were always much quicker, and that one for some reason is kind of a holdover from like when I start my stream, I have that go and I have it open. And sometimes I used to talk, but even now I don't really do that anymore. So I'm sitting there for like 10 seconds. So I'm like I should really just tighten this up a little
Twiddling
bit.
thumbs.
Twiddling thumbs, exactly.
Always
That is
tweaking it
actually
for,
the name of our new website, Twiddling Thumbs.
Twiddling Thumbs.
Exactly. Guardian Down is good to see you. An ish type of night. So if you are referring to Keith's tweet, a little bit of an ish, but we are actually like to the penny.
5:30.
Right at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. I looked right as it said that, and I was like, oh, God. And I hit a button. I almost dove. And I actually kind of pulled a muscle. Keith was a little bit busy massaging there, the upper shoulder.
So we had to wait a little bit longer.
That's right. That's why the tweet took a little bit longer. But it is good to see you. Good to see everybody here. It is Thursday evening once again, 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern. That means it is beverage podcast time. Is when myself and my brother, I'm Andrew,
and I'm Keith,
and we get together and we have some beverages and just some general chat. Lately, it's been a lot of football.
There has been a lot of football.
There's been a lot of that lately, which is totally
Yeah.
fine. There's been a lot of fantasy football and sports talk going on. But like I said, it can be about anything and everything. We've had a lot of good conversations here, but mostly usually winds up kind of hitting the beverage scene at some point. But yeah, appreciate you guys being here. We've got a flight of 3 different things today, as we kind of usually wind up doing. I think that's kind of usually what we wind up hitting. Let's see if these are the right ones. There we go.
Usually 3. Every once in a while, I sneak in a 4th on you. And
You do. Like
You're
right as you're
happy
coming
about
over,
that.
right as you're walking in the door.
Hey, guess
you're
what
like,
I have?
Hey, I've got something. But yeah, we've got some Hoplark sparkling water with Mosaic. We've got the Casa Agria specialty ales. Oh my gosh, leading off with a sub. Let's go. Holy business.
What's the story, Noam? Thirsty guy walks into a bar.
Look at that right there.
64 months.
64-month resub.
That's 5
Baker
years. That's over
with
5
the
years.
tier 2 64-month resub. That's true. That's very true. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Wow.
Mostly on Thursday nights, other streams are nap time. That's true. I appreciate that you actually come in here full force, ready to go. Did you bring your beer that you were talking about? Guardian Down got something new from Great Notion Brewing the other day. He was talking about.
Okay.
Was it the strawberry shortcake sour ale? What was it? It was something like that. But yeah, so we've got Hoplark, so we've got a water, we've got a Casa Agria Specialty Ale, Oil of Angels Hazy IPA, this is one I talked about the other day, but I didn't get to have it. And then we have the Dragon's Milk Origin Small Batch Bourbon, which I've already had, as most of you guys saw. Like was it last Friday, I got to dip into that with Cope. We kind of hung out and tried that for quite a while. We were drinking that for a good amount of time. But I wanted
Do you have a video proof of how that went?
There is video proof of that still on the internet of how that went. It went pretty well. But yeah, we hung out for quite a while and had that, but I wanted you to have it to give your professional opinion. And then
you can analyze it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's a different analyzing when we're together.
Yes.
Like I said, like we always talk about sometimes with get-togethers, certain beverages are like, man, I thought this was a lot better. It's like, well, 4 of us were hanging out, having a great time. Of course, it was excellent.
Of course,
so,
yes.
So
you visited the Old West.
Yeah, we did.
You
We did visit
tamed
the Old
things.
West. We actually went to his little bar inside Red Dead, so we hung out in there for quite a while.
Okay.
But yeah, it was very nice. At some point, a hacker came in. So as we were standing there, all of a sudden, like we had like spikes like sticking out of our head. Like so, someone actually because you're not supposed to be able to get into it because it's his server, like his little bar, and someone had come in. And, yeah, so it was
Wow,
all silly.
someone using their powers for evil.
They weren't
Not
at
evil,
least
but
they didn't get super annoying. It was annoying, but
all
like
right.
I just kind of like made sure I was close enough where you couldn't see it. But yeah, it was literally like a steak coming out of there. It's yummy. Are you having it right now, Guardian Down? Holy smoke! Can it be 64 big ones? Oh my god, 64 ounce thirst.
Will you
buster
still
one?
feed me when I've subscribed for 64?
I like it. I like it. I'm gonna grab the waters. Let's get right into that.
Let's
I should
Hoplark.
actually. Let's see. Do I actually have the graphics all ready to go? My God!
Look at
I
that.
actually know a little bit about what I'm doing. Let me grab those. And so, how's your week been? Everything been going good? We've been
I don't know
talking
why I
about
made that
Subway.
noise.
I don't know either. It's popping, is what it is.
That's what it is.
It's that kind of exciting.
Yeah. No, it's been a good week. I found this Hoplark. Hopefully, that's going to be a good thing. Usually, on my way home from a haircut, I'll stop at Natural Grocers and look for a few things, and I like the Hoplark hop tea quite a bit, and had a couple of those in my hand.
That.
Yeah,
that is in the archives.
I saw this, and I was like, "Wait a minute, Hoplark! Why do I know that? Why do I know that? Oh, because it's Hoplark. Usually it's tea, but now we're going to be drinking the Mosaic sparkling water. They also have a Sabro one as well. And I didn't necessarily agree. This says,
God, controversy starting this evening.
Well,
Let's go.
what do you think of when you think of Mosaic hops? Because this said like piney.
It is like Mosaic to me is very strange. If it's when I have had it and it's very fresh, it can be actually kind of fruity and delightful.
Right.
And when it's not, or just if I don't know if it's just because it's different or how they use it or whatever, I definitely have gotten piney before because there is, and what makes me always remember that is because there is a single hop Mosaic that they have at California Adventure. And I think it's a Carl. Is that Carl Strauss? No,
Used to be Carl Strauss does.
Is it okay? Yeah, so it's them, and I've gotten that a few times, or have tried that, and I'm always like, okay, this one's a little more toward the piney. Like it was still good, but then I've had other ones, but it seems like it more often than not leans toward the piney.
Okay,
I don't seem to find the fruit
I
one
usually go
as
more
much
for the
anymore.
fruit, which is why it surprised me. But I was like, I like the Mosaic hop, so
yeah, no,
that's
definitely.
why I picked this one.
And we did try the hop water. The what was it called from Pueblo Vita? Like I said, we had
the
that
Vita
recently.
Spritz.
Yeah, which that was pretty good recently. And then obviously we know of a few other different people that do this. If you look at the price that is in the link that I have there, that's more expensive than if you actually go and purchase it at a store.
At least at the store I went to.
So I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
Hoplark is good. The Sabra one is a little fruity. Okay. Were you able to actually see that one at the store, or did you just see it on the
have
website?
it there? Yeah.
Okay.
I decided to get this one. Is mine different colors, or is it just a light?
No, mine's also got a little.
Okay.
Mine also has a light hop water
It
to
was
it.
just from
There's color.
the lighting on the table. I guess,
Yeah,
the
yours
angle.
looks a little darker.
Yeah.
Slightly, but yeah. So like I said, we did enjoy the tea. This is kind of all the rage. If you have thousands of dollars worth of equipment, you can make this really cheap. If you don't, then you have to buy it this way. That's right. That's kind of the way it works. That's the way it is. Wow, you went right to the taste. See, this man doesn't even know how to do the stuff anymore. You got to taste things.
This isn't the.
You still got to sniff.
Well, this isn't the. We know what this should kind of taste like. So.
Oh my gosh, Bean, how's it going? Oh yes, we are back once again. Shockingly, they haven't kept us down yet. Definitely hoppy. I'm getting the sunflower seed in this. In the aroma, there's like a little of that kind of going on.
Yep.
Afternoon, everybody.
Hey, Bean, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it for the 6 months.
Sorry, Noam. Thirsty guy walks into a bar. You finish it.
That is very, very kind. Appreciate the 6 month resub.
So that beginning is from the Rick Walker episode.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. Okay.
Appreciate it. Hopefully your night is going well. What is everyone else having? Guardian Down obviously is having something from Great Notion Brewing. Is everyone else having some water? Are we just getting started? What's the evening like for everybody?
A little facial tick.
You're diving into some subwoofers.
Yeah, well, because we might need to get one that's not quite as big as the one we have. So we've just been I've been doing a little research just to see whether that's possible.
With two.
What?
Two
subwoofers? Yeah, second
two
subwoofer.
subs in that room.
Right.
Oh, okay. Finishing off this maple whiskey or working toward it. Nice.
Speaking of finishing things off,
Yeah.
I finally finished that bottle of Campari by doing one shot on my with my Amaro spritzes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Gotcha.
So I got rid of that.
Wait, a sub can be too big? I know. That's the question I always say too. But apparently, you know what? We're all different.
Dimension wise, yes. Yeah. Footprint wise, yes.
Having some on the rocks. Also having a pumpkin ale after this. Ooh, you need to tell me which one, Guardian. Now we need to know.
have one for sale if someone wants.
This is Vaseline. No, yeah, that's actually how you make any sub fit where you need it to. That's 100% accurate. Yeah, Guardian Down knows. Okay. Guardian Down knows the secrets of the large sub apparently.
Well, if someone wants one that might be bigger than what they have.
if someone would like to purchase one, what brand is the one
I still
you have
have
now?
the box.
I forgot.
BIC America.
Oh, okay.
So, you still have the box.
That's a 12-inch, isn't it?
Yeah. The little chair. Little seat.
It actually is. It's actually a footstool.
I probably should just keep it for that. Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
I'll repurpose it.
This is good. I like this because it actually is the Pioneer. It is what they say on the side of the can.
Well,
I mean, aggressive obviously has different definitions.
The use by or expiration date is June of next year. So we were kind of thinking that they maybe just canned this in June of this year. So it's not that old.
But yeah.
Would be our guess, but we don't know for certain.
Yeah, pine forward. I would agree with that, and this is good. I like this. This is something different, but I
And
have
this
also
is
enjoyed some other ones too.
So you were talking about the price.
Oh yeah. So what did you actually buy this for?
I bought this for $8.50 for the 6-pack, which
so a buck and a half, buck and a half.
Yeah, a little less than that, but that's better like than you usually see for this kind of thing. So for I remember that when the hops water, it had gotten up to $9.
They're getting spendy.
Yeah,
they were glass bottles too, which probably should investigate
and they may
not
have
doing those
switched
anymore.
now by now, so who knows?
That's possible. Crocodile, sup. How are you? Good to see you.
Yeah,
I like that. That's nice.
That's
it's
a good
different,
alternative.
refreshingly different. Good evening. Good evening to us, or it's a good evening for you. We need to be specific.
Maybe both.
I love that.
Yes.
I would love that.
2 messages with 1 typing. Yes, why not both?
Why not both? Exactly. 100%. Yeah, I like that a lot. That's actually of the ones you can buy out there. It seems to be one of the cheaper ones.
Yeah. Well, that's what surprised me, especially for this kind of a thing, and also then at natural grocers, which can tend to be, they're not on the pricier side.
Yeah. They're not quite whole paycheck, but they can be up there a little bit.
Quite. Yeah, correct. Yes.
Have you finally started to dive into the Murders in the Building?
We did.
Okay.
I think we're caught up, actually.
Okay.
I think they release them every week.
That's what you were saying, and it was like about 3 weeks ago it came out?
I think we've seen 4 now, so
okay.
I think that's
so maybe
it.
they did 2 the first week. Okay.
Yeah.
How's it going? Are you enjoying it so far?
I like it.
Okay.
I don't... It's one of those shows that it's entertaining and I enjoy. It's not like... like Ted Lasso's a little deeper, but there's still some good little messages in there, and the relationships are good. And I'm not sure where this mystery is going yet, but it's got Meryl Streep and Paul Rudd and who else?
It's quite the all-star cast.
It is the all-star cast.
Have you guys seen The Bear? I have not.
No, our brother was talking about that.
I think so.
One of the
Wait,
parties.
is that the one with the? Is that the?
That's the one about the chef, right?
That's the chef one, right?
Yeah,
it's on Hulu as well.
Yeah.
Right? That's that one. Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
The chef one. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I think, our brother just finished the first season, and I think my son has as well, and they both liked it, and they were about to start watching the second season very shortly, I believe. But yeah, I've heard nothing but good things, other than some people in the restaurant industry were starting to be worried that people would not want to be in the restaurant industry if they saw that. It's like, because they're like, that's not really 100% always true. Like, you can have a career. Like, I don't know. I haven't watched it yet, but I saw a little bit of pushback on that. But
the restaurant industry is certainly not for everybody, and certainly is a challenging one to be in and be successful
for
in.
Sure.
For sure.
Yeah. And like, so probably, things that need to change after all these years. But yeah, no, we have not started watching yet, but I saw some clips of Conan O'Brien had Steve Martin and Martin Short on his podcast or whatever, and I was seeing some clips of him talking to them, and Conan O'Brien was like, wow, you guys just keep raising the bar a little too high with your cast every year, and whatever, he's kind of going. And then they were joking about that Meryl Streep is such a good actress. There was a couple times like she would do something, and they thought that she was actually, and she's like, boys, I'm acting. Like she had to tell them that she was in the scene doing something, because they said that she was walking up on stage and she kept tripping over something, and she would trip, and they were and after a couple times they're like, can someone please move this cord out? And she's like, that's part of what I'm doing, that's part, and they're like, oh okay, all right. And they said that happened 2 or 3 times. It is a brutal industry, but what industry isn't, to be honest? It's all perspective. There's definitely that. Like I said, we've all heard or at least a lot of us have heard the exciting tales of within the restaurant industry. If at some point you've either worked in a bar, had friends and family that have waited tables, any of that kind of stuff, it's mostly the weight of all the people that come in and that are absolutely just horrible human beings to people that are trying to do their job and serve you food and everything else. That's where a lot of the problems arise. And then egomaniac chefs, it's always kind of those are the 2 things I think are probably, when I think of badness in the restaurant industry, it's those 2 things. But yeah, I do want to watch that show at some point. Like I said, I was just running out of time for watching stuff.
There's a lot of, you're watching Frasier again, probably.
Yeah, exactly. We are in the middle of that.
I enjoyed watching those Cheers episodes a couple weeks ago. That was fun.
Well, there's some new, or I don't know if it's not exactly new, but my wife's been watching some show with John Goodman. I don't know if anybody has seen this show. Do you know about this? It's with John Goodman. And God, who else is in it? But it's like kind of like a dark comedy. It's like, I don't know, the end of the world has happened.
Oh,
It's gonna
okay.
happen. I can't remember what it is. Episodes 20, 30 minutes each, which is a plus. Nice. Yeah, no, like I said, that's what I need to do is
We
just
have
like start popping on a couple of those.
The cheapy version, though, so we get to watch commercials with our Hulu.
How much more is it to do the other?
I don't know. Enough. Yes.
I guess.
I just don't watch that often. That's all. So it's like not this time. It's just not worth it. But I canceled
$15
Apple.
a month without. I know it's 15 without ads, but what do you pay? Do you know what you pay?
It's 7, I think, or
Okay.
8 or
So
something. I mean, it's
okay.
I think it's like that, but
You just canceled Apple, you said?
yeah, because if we had started something, but we finished Ted Lasso, and then
What is it? Succession? No. What's the show on there? You guys? Didn't you watch
Severance, but that hasn't started.
Oh,
again
okay.
yet. Yeah, but there's that other one that we wanted to watch, or I wanted to watch. I think Pocket did too, with Jason Segel and Harrison Ford. It's called Shrinking, I think.
So did you guys decide not to watch
we
it?
we hadn't started it, so yeah, Severance is great. There better be a second season. When that comes out, we'll pay again.
And then you can watch those couple.
Oh, we'll see.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Oh, and you didn't watch the
Hopefully
other show
it'll be
that was
time.
on there too. That was on the Apple. Was the one I told you about. The Mythic Quest.
Oh yeah, is that
With
what's his name?
Rob McElhenney and stuff like that. Yeah. Shrinking was a great show. Apple, man, their shows are fantastic. I think it seems like Apple, until like they're slowly building out. Like I think they are still at that point though, kind of like you said. They're a very easy service to go like, let's get Apple TV for a month. Let's watch like these 4 shows, and then I don't need anything else on there.
Well,
like
I know there
and then
are a
you kinda
lot of
dive
shows
out.
on there I've read about, but
Mythic Quest, After Party, Shrinking, Foundation, Silo.
that
That is the weirdest sentence I've ever seen.
Mythic Quest, After Party, Mythic Quest,
Gotta
Shrinking,
watch
Foundation,
them
Silo.
all. Silo was great too. What is Silo? Is it all about the grain industry? It's got to be.
Yeah,
it's all about beer brewing in the grain industry, or corn. Could be corn.
Silo.
Could be Nebraska. Could be like something in Nebraska maybe. Or it could be about missiles.
Could be
Could be
Turn
about
Your
nuclear
Key,
war.
Sir.
Oh my God. Turn your key, sir. Yeah, it could be. Post-apocalyptic. Okay, so it's missiles then.
Post-apocalyptic farming.
Is
No.
John Goodman in that? About people living in a silo? Maybe that's not it. What is this show? Now I got to look it up. I wish my wife was watching right now.
Not the Connors.
No, it's
Okay.
not that.
Okay.
No, it's like some sort of. No, John Goodman's not in it. Okay. I thought it was John Goodman. Maybe it's not. John Goodman shows up 200-pound weight loss. Okay.
John
That's what I'm
Goodman
looking for.
shows.
I'm describing 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Isn't that a movie?
I don't know. Maybe it's not post-apocalypse. I don't know. Like it's some sort of. Maybe it's like a religious. Like it's something like weird, like religion kind of thing or something. I don't. John Goodman current show. Come on, Google. Don't fail me. Not Roseanne. Monsters at Work. No, that's not
The
it.
Righteous Gem Show.
What's John Goodman doing right now? Billy. Maybe he's not in it. It's some sort of evangelist show. That's what it is. Is it on Max? Okay, that might be. It's like been on for several seasons.
there was I think there was a picture of. Looked like some sort of evangelistic person. Linda Evangelista.
Evangelist movie. No, not an evangelist. Evangelist series. The Righteous Gemstones. That's it.
Danny
Who the
McBride.
girl-haired nightmare guy who?
Adam Devine. Oh my God, that's
Yeah,
and Danny McBride. Isn't that the Eastbound and Down guy?
yeah.
Okay.
Danny McBride's in it. John Goodman. Yeah, Righteous Gemstones is what it's really. I mean, the apocalypse. That's what religion's trying to bring us to. That's all I'm saying. No. Righteous Gemstones. Yeah, Danny McBride. But yeah, she's watched like I don't know if she's made it through a season. She's watched like a bunch of episodes, and all of a sudden she was like,
Can't stand
Danny McBride. Okay. I mean, he's no Owen Wilson, but he's not bad.
Yeah.
I don't know how far, but yeah, she went and she's like, "Oh, we need to watch. I need to watch." It's like, well, you've already watched them now. Like, I'm not like, I get weird when someone started watching a show.
Righteous Gemstone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I don't know how many episodes.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, I'll watch them again." It's like, well, no. Like, if you thought I was going to want to watch it or after one, like, then stop and say, "We need to watch this one. When can we do it?"
Will you watch this?
Yeah.
with me?
Put down a gauntlet. Speaking of HBO, I need to finish Succession. I misspoke that earlier too. I've heard that overall was pretty good show. Succession. I didn't watch any of that either.
Succession.
Oh wow.
You watch Succession. Who do you want me to? Okay, no.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Thought,
Not going any further.
I thought there might be a little more there. Introvert, how's it going? Good to see you. People say it's good. Some say it's good. I understood that reference.
My Animotion singing.
Too funny.
All right. Well,
good to see you, Introvert. How are you this fine evening?
You're watching Succession. Okay. There you go.
I want to know.
What about this show? It's like called Billions or something like that. It's with Paul Giamatti.
Oh, I thought it was about Carl Sagan.
Billions and billions. It's like Billions or Billionaire or something Billions. Final season. Nice.
There's a show called Billions.
And it's, Paul Giamatti. I thought there were a couple other people that
American drama series.
Billions is kind of like
They're
Succession.
into 7 seasons. It's already too much.
There we go.
Damian Lewis is in it too. Paul Giamatti.
And that guy looks familiar, but I don't know where from.
Paul Giamatti?
No, Damian Lewis. I know where Paul Giamatti is from.
He's been in like a lot of little bit role things. He was in some other show too where he was like, turns out he was a double agent or something like that. He was in Band of Brothers. That's right. I forgot about that. Billions is kind of like Succession, but just with more or less money. Which is it? David Constable is in it as well. You should know that face, maybe. I think that's who that is. Gale. Breaking Bad.
Oh, it is?
The scientist guy. I think that's him.
Oh, wow.
So some people fighting and backstabbing each other over money. Okay, that sounds about right. The American Dream. 2016 to 2023. Is that show done?
This is its last season, I was saying.
Okay.
Gail Boddicker.
I like the first.
Okay.
I like the first joking.
Very good.
Yeah. Okay.
So Fitz today says to me, he's like, you know what I've been getting into lately?
Breaking Bad.
Musically. He says, you know what I've been getting into lately?
Oh, wait.
That my dad really liked. He said Boz Skaggs.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
And I said, yeah, no, Boz Skaggs is great.
I realize you see Kermit the Frog and you think of Boz Skaggs.
I said, yeah, every once in a while, Boz Skaggs sounds a little bit too much like Kermit the Frog. He just like looked up and he started laughing. He's like, oh my God. He's like, I can't believe somebody hasn't done a meme of Boz Skaggs and Kermit the Frog. I said, yeah, especially a couple of his songs. Yeah. But yes, Boz Skaggs.
Kermit the Frog here.
Yes.
Hi-ho. And it will be all right. We're all alone. Piggy, we're all alone.
Yeah.
Close the window.
I didn't recognize him with the beard.
Yeah.
Scientist Gale.
The non-alcoholic drink has them doing this. Chucky, that is true. That's what's nuts.
I know, that's
Hoplark.
what
just goes to show you how great the rest of the show is going to be at some point.
Wasn't there a Cheers episode where they had to serve non-alcoholic
beer?
Yeah,
that's the one where I was joking about. Smooth. Yeah, because they lose their liquor license for like a little bit.
Yeah.
For like a something like so they didn't turn it.
It's like, oh my God.
And he hasn't had anything all day. But yeah, Lilith, they just like pour water and she's like smooth. Like they're doing that the whole time. Yeah, Gail Boddicker. Okay, so that is him. Good. My vision still works at least a little bit. Have you gotten any further in Better Call Saul at all?
No, just season 2, episode 1.
Okay.
As far as I've gotten. The cost sunk fallacy.
They'll get. Wait, what?
They'll get Resi Calm.
I don't know what this Resi Calm business is. I don't like it.
That's what calm. I can't tell whether that's an I or T.
Real. I was gonna guess real. They'll get real calm when the whiskey comes. Then we're focused. Calm. It's actually like focus and complete.
Yeah, this
attention.
is loosey goosey.
Yeah,
this is
water. But recommend if you guys, if anybody likes these kind of
especially
waters,
at that price, not the price online at their site.
Resilience Calm. I have a level 10 resilience on my Guardian, and Resilience Calm. Yeah, it's good. It's actually really good.
So when it says someone gave you a shout out to 56 viewers 3 hours ago, what does that mean?
That means that well, it's actually Dan. So I was hanging out in his channel And as he was talking there, he said, "Oh, you can give me." It's like, so usually I do I do both of them. So if I type in the command /shout out and then put in the username,
Okay.
that means it puts up a little banner at the top of our chat that says, "Hey, you should go follow this person because he's super cool and we like him and we've hung out for whatever." So yeah, if you type in like that, that's what it does. So then it also lets me know that somebody did that. Like, oh, that was nice. Someone did that. So.
Okay.
I was there at the time, so I knew it. But yeah, that's what that is. You'll usually see that, like, you'll see that, after everything, because I raid somebody and they always usually give you a shout out, and then I usually wind up doing both of them. Like I'll do the two different shout outs, because that one only lasts for like 20 or 30 seconds. Like I said, so if people wanted to click and forget to click or didn't look or whatever else, that's why I always put that, and I always put the other link in chat as well, so that that usually hangs out a little bit longer. People stay just a little bit longer.
You wanna play just a little bit more. Oh,
LG!
I'm looking. I'm wearing the NAU shirt.
Oh my God.
Oh.
It's like a call to the wild. How's it going, good sir? How are you? It's good to see you. Hopefully you're having a good evening. Yeah, LG did like some within the last. It's probably too long now. But within the last month or so, you did some fishing like in Alaska that was cool.
Oh wow!
And some other things. Yeah, there was whole lots of things going on. It was super nice.
Afternoon, everybody.
Let's go, Jax.
There you go.
What's the story, Noam? Thirsty guy walks into a bar. You finish it.
LG, thank you for the 25 months of Prime subscribing. That is super, super nice. Appreciate that very much so. I feel like Beverage Brothers kill it at karaoke. We'd probably be okay. We'd probably do all right.
Just for very short periods of time.
Short bursts and just the right songs. Like I have a range. Like I can only, I can kind of weirdly go like high and like if I'm imitating somebody, I think I can find more of that as if I'm actually singing myself.
Well, we had like our own version of karaoke there for a little bit.
We did. Yeah.
Maybe the drums echoing tonight.
Maybe we should bring that back. I don't know. We had a channel point redemption thing for quite a while. Mosaic is such a great word. It is a wonderful word, Berserker. It's very true. How's it going? Good to see
this
you.
is Berserker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I know. We had several for a while. There's like there's multiple. There's only one of this Berserker.
Berserker and Cope.
That's right. Yeah, Mosaic is a great word. Just call me King. No, it's fine. You actually get to be Berserker.
Yeah, that's good.
You are actually back to being Berserker because I found out a long time ago the other Berserker is actually usually called Cope. So now I have rotated that one because I know is Berserker, and that was actually what always threw me off. I was like, wait a minute. So yeah. That we've got that all clear. But it's good to see you. Hopefully you're having a good evening. Yeah. But yeah, we used to have a channel point redemption that would I'll call me whatever works. Well, we're gonna call you Berserker. It was a busy day. I bet I heard you talking a little bit about that the other day. Here you go. We had channel point redemption where you would pick it was basically like you had to pick a song. Like we did have right of refusal. Like you couldn't just pick some weird rap song or whatever else, something like that. Can I call it Guardian Down? You already do plenty of that. But you could pick a song, and we had a week then to because it wouldn't be that night because it would put us on the spot, and it'd be like, okay, I've redeemed it. This channel point, I think it was like 75,000 points, or it was like a decent amount. And it was like, all right, what song do you want to sing? And we would sing like 2 or 3 minutes, like a decent amount of that song, and we would record it beforehand. And then we would just play it back, like I said, after of us actually like the video of it. And then we had to we usually put the album artwork up.
But then were we worried about getting in trouble with that? Is that when? Well,
because we were also kind of playing the song a little bit too. Yeah. So then that was kind of like that was when things were really kind of hitting the fan with Twitch. Yeah. There's definitely ways around that now though too, but still. So that was part of it, and then we kind of talked a little bit about this. It turned into a history lesson than us being goofy at karaoke. So maybe we'll bring that back.
Did you have a regular show?
Was that with the
Mordecai and Rigby?
Yeah. It does look exact. Yeah, it looks very much like that.
Mordecai and Rigby.
Deep in pre-production for that show now. A beast. Ooh, am I allowed to ask what show? Are you allowed to answer that question? Berserker works in the audio industry.
Oh, okay.
Does a lot of concerts and all the person that does
nice. Okay.
And if I'm over or underplaying what you're saying, it's called MCDC. It's in Orlando. Oh my gosh. Are you actually in Orlando right now? It's apparently about beer. Oh my gosh. Okay. So when are you flying us out? No, not till September 5th. Oh, okay. All right. I do remember that. Are you still doing the day one raid though? I can't remember. I think you are, right? Good morning, Planty. Good evening. Good morning. Oh my gosh, Planty.
Good morning. Well, maybe.
Kind of. Planty. It's not.
I don't know
morning.
where Planty is.
It's on the East Coast.
Oh, okay.
So it's not morning.
No, okay. All right. I thought maybe across the pond. Yes.
I'm shot. You need to lay down and relax. Planty, what are you doing up so late? You should be in bed.
9:05.
That's very late for a
Okay.
man who's probably not feeling well. You should be relaxing.
Okay. All right.
Went to a movie you shouldn't have seen the other night. All these things. Huge weekend in Orlando that weekend. Florida State and LSU will be playing at a camping.
Wow.
We'll be playing at Camping World Stadium on the 7th. Damn. Gone for 10 days in Orlando. That is a lot. Let's start again. Hi, how are you? Doing good, Planty. It's good to see you. How are you doing this evening? How are you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning. Timothy Frog here. That's gonna be in my head the rest of the night now too. All right, so the first podcast that we're going to do of the evening, we've got a beer that we're actually going to have from Casa Agria, which we've been enjoying quite a bit lately.
Yeah,
a lot of their
very good,
a lot of their
brewery.
stuff that has definitely turned into one of those like, oh, they have one of those. Like you kind of like start kind of looking for those. Have you had a stout from them at all?
I have.
Oh,
yes.
And
it was delicious.
Damn it!
It was called Night Sounds. I mean, if we went to their website and looked, I remember what the can looked like. So actually, kind of the colors of what just came up there.
Oh, okay.
Enter. Oh, leave.
Doing well, just some Destiny. Planty, I'm glad you're getting in some Destiny then. That's good. It's a good day.
Ventura County.
It's a good day rate plus per diem and hotel. I have some friends in the area that hopefully I'll be able to see finally after like 8 years. Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool when you kind of combine all that stuff together. That's fantastic. Brewed in Oxnard, California. All right. Online shop. I see this more and more now. I would really, if you have a brewery and a website, I appreciate the shop being there, but I also always want a full list of everything you've ever done.
Yes.
Because you probably at some point, at least if it was in the shop for sale, like don't like take it away or hide it. Like always just have a current list that it's always
can just
going.
Tuck it away.
As hot as it is, I think stout might make me spontaneously combust. That is true. Yeah, like I definitely stouts. I pick my spots depending on the time of year and all those types of things. They have a Saison, Summer's Reach Saison, Vein of Stars Hazy IPA, some Mosaic, Is There the West of the Heavens, Slam in the Club Lager. Was that the stout? No, that's
I think it was like
Neighborhood Nomads Imperial Stout.
Music or something. No, it wasn't that.
Neighborhood Nomads Imperial Stout. Now you have my attention. Oh, I like their cans. They have the neat cans where if you put like 3 of them next to each other, like you can kind of see like the full like artwork all the way across, which is always kind of neat.
That's cool.
Peanut butter and jelly inspired Imperial Stout. Where the hell is Guardian Down? It's right here. Good evening, Arizona. What up, Keith?
Brothers for life.
Brothers, good to see you.
Yes, good to see you as well. Not much is up. We are just enjoying a little Hoplark sparkling hop beverage. Getting ready for a beer.
Yeah. We need to go get that beer.
We're laying the groundwork for the beer to move on to the next beverage.
11.7% ABV, peanut butter and jelly in the taste buds. Yeah, no, not what we're about to have. I wish. Yeah, Guardian Down, you need to go find some of this and then send me one. That's your job. Only 3 left in stock. Better hurry. Maybe he just bought one. That's why. Available in California. Orders will ship on Wednesday after the date. Gotcha. I want the sparkling drink. Looks good. It is really good. Like I said, this is one of the lesser expensive, more inexpensive ones of these that you can find. This is around a little under $1.50 a can, a 12-ounce can. Because you got the 6-pack, you said for $8 for what was it, $8.50?
Yep.
$8.50 for 6 of them. But it's really good if you like kind of piney beers. Like I said, this definitely hit the spot, and obviously it's just water, but it was very refreshing. And yeah, it's probably been one of my favorites. This one and the Pueblo Vita have probably been my 2 favorites as of late that we have had. But this one at least.
Try Casa Agria Night and Sounds.
Night and White Satin. Casa Agria Night Sounds?
Night and Sounds. No, maybe not.
Milk Stout?
Yes.
Night and Sounds is a milk stout brewed with oats, rye, and lactose to create a deliciously decadent, oh my God, quit you with your ads, decadent treat.
That was it. That's the one I had.
Only gets a 3.83.
I know. I'm surprised.
What would you give it if you were on Untapped?
It's been over
your
a
best
year
you
since I had it.
Oh
but
my
probably a 4.
4?
Yeah.
That's so the way you were talking about it sounds like a 4. I would agree. Now with that. All right. Boop. Oh, and if anybody else wants to also know, actually, we should go here. Go here, do that, take that away, come back here. If anybody wants to know all the things we're having, there's all the links if you're interested in that. Do not buy from Hoplark, though, because it is way more expensive than it should be, at least on their website. Look for it in your local stores or demand a discount, is what I would say.
Or tell them, I can get this cheaper somewhere
I
else.
can get this cheaper somewhere else. But yeah, all right. So we're gonna go. We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna go grab the beverage. We're gonna grab some new glassware. Well, actually, the beverage is already here. I just got to grab glassware. And
Stretch
then
our legs.
That is always a good thing. And then we will be right back. But thank you guys all for being here. Thank you guys for the resubs. The hanging out is much, much appreciated. See you in a minute. And we are back. Thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate it.
No stout drinking for Chucky Charms.
No.
Chucky cannot.
He would
drink the
literally
stout.
combust.
Yes.
Spontaneously combust. So what is the weather
Man.
like by you right now, Chucky? Is it really that bad? What are you having right now? What are you enjoying? What is everybody
Chucky's
enjoying this evening?
Midwesty, right?
Yeah, I think he's in
Prairie, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain. Yeah, there we
the
go.
waving wheat.
Chucky's
and
like, oh my
sure
God, they
smells
keep
sweet.
singing. Currently having a sweet tea. What kind of alcohol you put in there, Chucky? How much did you put in? I know
Sugar.
you did it. That's what makes it actually sweet is the bourbon.
Plum, 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 plum.
None.
Don't need
Oh
it.
my God, Chucky, you're a man of great restraint.
The guy I work with is telling me, like in the South, if you order a tea, it actually is a sweet tea.
Oh, okay.
Or some places in the South.
Okay.
So if you order tea, it'll already be sweet.
Okay. So what happens if you say sweet tea then if you're in the South?
I
Do they
don't
just
know.
hand you a bag of sugar?
Yeah, it just gives you
Lightly wet sugar. Had 2 Dos Equis after work with some chips and salsa. Ooh, that is always a
Good.
nice
Sounds
combo.
good.
Little Dos Equis amber
Yeah.
maybe with some lime. That was always my go-to with some chips and salsa. Tea by default is sweet. There you go. Okay. That's good to know.
Yep.
So would they make it even more sweet?
Extra sweet.
Yeah, like being
May I
serious
have some
about it now.
sweetened tea.
Like if you, yeah, so if
okay.
you actually said I want sweet tea and it already normally be sweet, would someone just like go do and they like put 2 more spoonfuls of sugar in there? How's that work? You just get sweet tea? Okay. So it's basically then they just know you're not from around there.
That's right. Not from round.
Yeah.
Here.
You boys from around here? Not round. Here. Half and half tea is popular
Oh,
around here
yeah.
too. Oh, where you just
The
get
Arnie?
regular tea and is that kind of how you
Probably.
cut the sweet a little bit?
Probably.
Oh God, just think if you had, what happens if you order an Arnold Palmer? Would you get like sweet tea and then lemonade too? That could be too much.
Could be.
Especially if the tea is known to be really sweet. Oh, okay. So then that's how you know someone's really like a local. If they know when they go to a place, they're like, yeah, I need a little half and half. Like, oh shit. Always go unsweeten my Arnold's. Yeah, I would think you have to. The lemonade brings all that to the party. Like I said, even if you actually make your own lemonade.
That's
and
almost a
stuff
shirt.
Just going sweet in my Arnold's. What was our one we wrote down recently? Or maybe I
Did I
wrote it.
have
Did I
something?
write it down? Maybe I wrote it down. Hold on, I gotta look. We had another shirt idea, and this one I definitely think we need to get done. If I didn't put it here.
I always go sweeten my Arnold's.
Oh, no, yeah. Pickling is a fantastic hobby for a middle-aged man. That was one. And then someone else had to get it. Feel free to print it. I'll take a reasonable percentage. Well, no, that's the fun we'll put together so then we can all see each other at ProneCon, Chucky. That's what we'll do. Let's see. Do I still have that up? No, I've got to have, look at that. Go through my barrel of notes here, but I made a note because Paco was in chat and she had an idea that came up. Where did I put it? Yeah. Maybe up here. Oh, what if the front of the shirt was the beverages logo either for a whole chest area or a small one where the pocket would traditionally be, and then the back says Keith is my favorite brother.
Oh God.
And then the baby flex under that.
Wow. don't want that.
That was the idea from chat. Keith is because Lucky was like, I'll buy 5.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, if you guarantee you'll buy me
And
some,
all of a sudden the screen just goes black because you're like, screw all of you. I'm here every day.
I'll take the money. I'll take it.
Oh, okay. All right. He's here once a week.
I'm like,
if we're lucky.
I'm like, Lucky said he would buy him. Like the shirts are on there for $75 a piece.
Yeah.
Like, all right, Lucky, put up. But yeah, that was
I'm gonna have a moment right now. I'll be right back.
Keith is my favorite brother. I like that one. I thought that was pretty funny. All right. Well, let's have a beer and continue with this fun conversation. Appreciate all of you guys being here. We're gonna take down a few things as we always do because this will wind up going up again. This whole show, if you ever miss any of these, goes up the following Monday. If you want to watch it on YouTube again, or if you just want to support in that way for absolutely free, you can just like literally put it on, walk away. Like I don't care. Like the ads will hit, and we still get the revenue from that, which we appreciate. But yeah, it does go there if you ever miss any of that stuff. Bruh, finally, I'm already halfway to drunk, and I get home like half hour. Wait, what? Already halfway to drunk, and I got home like a half hour ago. Oh my god!
Oh wow,
that's quick. I like it.
Slow down.
I like it. What are you having? Berserker always usually has some good beers. What are you having lately, Berserker? We were finally having a beer.
Oh, I
yeah.
see. Okay, yes.
Yeah, we are finally having one too.
Yes.
Little 90-minute IPA, of course. Appreciate this pants grab. Guardian down. But yeah, so this will wind up, like I said, if you miss any of that, and then like I said again, one of these podcasts will also go up.
That's
on
usually when I
Thursday
watch
too.
it. Oh wait,
I hope so. You're just like this the whole time.
I was there. Oh yeah, that was me, and that's me.
That's my wife, and that's me. Little basketball reference. If no one's seen Basketball, that's a movie you guys should all see. Holds up for the most part. I've watched that within the last year or two.
I didn't realize Dan Patrick was in that. Because he talks about, he said somebody came up to him. And
because he's like the breakdown. And if the Midwest, because Kenny Mayne's in it too.
Yeah,
I think they're having to do the breakdown of
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, he said like, out of all the things he's done, somebody's like, oh, you're the guy in Basketball. He was like, wait a minute. What?
Well, he's in that. He's in Sandler movies now too. Like
He's always trying
to get something with the Sandman.
They're in Ireland right now.
I really want to break out this bottle of sake, but it's like $60, so I feel that deserves something more than a long day. How long have you been holding on to it? Like that's the real question.
Sake.
Yeah, exactly. Like a week? Okay. I mean, so here would be my question. Obviously, the price thing is one factor. The other factor is how difficult is it to get this bottle? If it's like, oh, I can go buy this anytime, well, then that might make your decision a little easier. Obviously, besides the money, which, you know. And again, sake keeps. Like, you can keep it in the fridge. Like, it's not like you have to drink it all tonight. You can buy it anytime.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. If you feel tonight is the night you want to have it, you should do it, but then you also have to send me a message about which one it is, because our last experience and only experience with the sake was not great.
Well, have we only had one?
On the podcast, for sure.
I thought we tried that one, but I thought we had.
No.
Why do I think we've had a couple?
Working on that show, so I can't go too crazy. Well, of course. Yeah, no. Oh, I'm not. Yeah, not saying that. Because I need to be productive. Hey, everybody. Booze is always fantastic after a long day. I would agree. It's not for everybody, but that's at least my opinion on it. $60.
And to begin a long day.
Is usually $5. Damn. Okay. No, sake.
Suki.
Sake.
Sake?
Don't you dare enable me. Chat, don't push Berserker over the edge. If he wants to have it, he should have it. If not, he can wait and save it. Maybe you have it when you come back after your long, big trip that you're going to have in a couple weeks. Maybe that's the perfect time. Will you have a couple days off or something like that once you get back from Orlando? Maybe that's the time to have that full experience. Come back, play some Destiny. We all hang out and stuff like that. Maybe that's the time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's way too long.
So sometime between now and September 5th.
Just
the $60
just open the goddamn bottle. Just open the damn bottle.
The $60 bottle of sake will be consumed.
It's going to be consumed.
You don't have to have it all tonight. You can just have a glass.
You don't have to have the whole thing. Like you can have a little bit over the next, few days or so. How dare you enable me? Is that? Oh, maybe that should be our new shirt. The enablers.
How dare you?
I feel attacked. Don't feel attacked. We're trying to understand the situation, trying to help you make a decision.
There's a lot of capitals.
I think you have the full information. You can make the decision
sometime between now and September 5th. It sounds like it's going to happen.
All right, Batman.
Okay.
This is why it's nice having the fridge here, because now the beer's not getting warm.
That's true.
As I do these extended conversations. When in doubt, drink it. 100%.
How dare you? Oh, wait.
Yeah. You got anything?
Oil of Angels.
You're my oil of angels.
How
Come and rub it on me tonight.
do you talk? Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
You're my
Send me the oil of angels right now.
We got that. We've got How do you talk to oil of angels?
Okay, that's good.
We got that.
That's
Okay.
good.
Undercover oil of angels.
Oh,
Midnight
wow.
Tennessee.
Okay.
Okay.
Else?
No. I had an oil tie-in, but it's Midnight Oil, and that's the band name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That gets a little dirty.
How do you dance?
For a second, I thought he was singing Creed. No, they not have to sing like this with the hymns right over. Now everything is changed. Have a beer for us to try? What is it, brothers? I think the phrase is "don't think, drink." I think that actually is. What is Nolly? I don't know. What did I say that was Nolly? I've confused everyone. Tampa Bay Brewing Company Production Brewery Reef Donkey. That's got to be red ale. Oh, your shirt. It's NAU.
Oh, my shirt?
Wants to know what your shirt is.
Oh, NAU. Yes. Northern Arizona University. It's where my son graduated from in May. Also, LG, if he's still around. LG graduated, I believe, last year from NAU in Flagstaff. So, yeah.
Dank Piney Residence
Northern Arizona.
Hoparoma offers a pleasant welcome with
thank
lightly
you.
toasted bread and sugar. Crackery malt, nice carb. Helps the hops pop clean and classic. That sounds good, brothers. I like the sound of that.
Graduated child. Yes.
Graduation, yeah.
Even luckier that he decided to move back to Tucson because he wanted to be closer to family and friends. So we're very, very fortunate that his journey took him 4 hours away, but then brought him back. So at least for now, who knows?
We had some time, and now he's back again.
Now he's back. Well, but now he's out in his own place. So now he's free again.
Moved 3,500 miles away. Oh my gosh. Wow. That is quite
that's a long way.
I did not know that. That's crazy. I feel old when I think I graduated college 4 years ago. Oh my God. All right, Bean, settle down. Is that Michigan really that far?
To where?
California?
I don't think it's that far.
That's not that far.
I mean, maybe if you go like a very circuitous route.
Took a really circuitous route. Well, I went to Florida, then I went to Texas, then I went up to Idaho, and then I forgot
I had to go back home.
I had to go back home twice.
So I took 35. I went 3,500 miles. Ish.
You went 1,000 miles from home. I know a lot of people that traveled and have moved, all that kind of stuff.
I'm not saying he won't eventually take his
blind berserker.
Yeah, I'm not saying he won't eventually go somewhere else, but at least for now, he's here.
Yeah, it's
doing his thing here, so we're lucky with that. Now, there we go.
That sounds better. If you said like 2,000 miles, I wouldn't even bat it an eye.
There's Midnight Oil. Okay, there we go. How can we dance when yeah. Can we say yes?
Live in Virginia, grew up in Maryland, but now my parents live in New Mexico. Oh, okay. Well, that's much closer to us. Like I said, we're in Arizona, so that's at least New Mexico's closer.
Yep.
But who's counting at this point? Not anymore, I wouldn't say. You're just tacking. It just feels longer, I think, if you had to drive. If you flew out here, it probably feels like less. You'd have been like, oh, it's like I've moved a couple hundred miles from my home, Michigan to California. You drive, it feels like thousands.
I'm assuming the title refers to the terpenes or whatever they're called in the hops.
I have no idea.
Okay, all right.
You think so?
I don't know.
I would think so. Probably the lupulin oil or whatever.
Okay.
Interesting turn of events the past year and a half. Went to Virginia Tech, such an awesome school. Oh, nice, Bean. That's awesome. Grew up in Yellowstone, Montana, lived in Spokane, Washington. My brother grew up in Spokane and now lives in Germany.
Oh,
People are going far. Bevy, you look so deep in thought for a moment. I did. I did a little bit, didn't I? I was like, what are you saying? I'm deep in thought because I'm trying to figure out how to start this podcast.
So we haven't had anything from them on the show, right?
What's that?
Casa Agria, we haven't had on a show, right?
No, I don't think so.
Maybe we can start with something like that.
Are you able to focus on basically nothing and think deeply on command? It's actually something a lot of people can do. Can't do? I can focus pretty. I can also be all over the place because of, reading chat and just who I am, but I can also focus. What? Yeah, you're doing it right now?
Yeah.
See, you're doing it. Yeah. But I can also like focus up, as they say, pretty good. Except for the most part.
Okay, there we go.
Beds Are Burning is a 1987 single by Midnight Oil released in the opening track of the 6th studio album Diesel and Dust. Is one of the band's most internationally known songs. Hit high on the New Zealand and South African charts, number 1, Canada number 2, the Netherlands number 3, France number 5, UK singles chart number 6. It was chosen as one of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's 500 songs that shaped rock and roll for the worse. That is very interesting that they would say that. Also, I'm always here to help you. Don't start a thing you mean to start. Yeah, exactly. Open the bottle. Let's go. That's what I was waiting for you to finally open the goddamn bottle. Let's go. Just don't go too far. Just sip. Enjoy. Yeah. Are you having hot sake? I'll come back to that question.
Yeah.
Even with the number of breweries that we seem to come across these days, it seems like I'm still surprised when it's like, I've never heard of this one.
Yeah.
I don't know why it still strikes me as shocking, but it does. And this is one that we have not actually gotten to have on a show, of course.
No.
But we've been buying a lot of stuff from them as of late. Like I said, thankfully, like our local Tap and Bottle. Where else? Like I said, Caps and Corks that we were going to, and some other places have been really nice in stocking this one. And I think you were kind of one. Did you bring it to a party or something at some point? You were like,
I believe yes, I did. To the last gathering here,
right? But before then, like did someone suggest it to? Like I can't remember
I think
how
you had something from them.
Was it me? Did I start this trend?
You started this probably over a year or so ago.
Okay, well let's just continue this trend. We've got another hazy IPA. Let's give it a shot. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Keith, and we are AboutBeverages.com. And the beverage that we're about today is the Oil of Angels Hazy IPA, New England style, from Casa Agria, located in Oxnard.
Oxnard is what we saw, yeah. Casa
California.
Agria. They throw you the
Casa
curveball. It's
Agria.
the specialty ales.
Ooh,
yeah, it's not the brewery. It's not the brewing. It's the specialty ales.
And so far, everything we've had has been.
I was going to say, most of them have been all definitely on the specialty side. They've been all pretty delicious. This one also gets pretty high rating on Untapped, which does not usually sway me too much, but it's always nice when you like pick something up. You're like, oh, good, other people liked it too.
Yeah.
But yeah, Oil of Angels, I'm assuming probably is referencing what? Probably just the lupulin oil, like the hop oils themselves.
From the hops. Yep.
Yeah, I don't think we could have anything else better brought down from the heavens than what we get when it comes to this. But yeah, let's grab the beer out of the fridge and let's give it a taste.
Okay.
I'll open the bottle, send you a picture of it. No, it's cold. It's in the fridge. Sent! I think I have seen that. I have not had it, but I think I've seen that. Okay. You must have a lot of things going on in your kitchen that you have to wipe up. There's like 14 towels in your... You're like, oh my God, I need to dry up everything. There's water everywhere. The Tool song stuck in my head right now. The bass line for Schism is on repeat over and over. No, you don't need help from that. That's a good one. That's a really cool looking bottle, though.
Maynard from Tool.
Berserker. That is glorious. No help needed. Yeah, yeah, exactly. H.A. No help needed there at all. Yeah, there we go. Maynard is the man. Oh, Perfect Circle. I was very lucky to see a Perfect Circle. They opened for 9 Inch Nails. And actually, I think H.J. was with me at that concert.
Hopefully you remember.
I'm a sock type of guy, not towels.
Oh, wow.
It has been poured. Oh, my gosh.
Okay.
Oh, Perfect Circle is, yeah. Yeah, they are absolutely amazing as well. Yeah, that was a good one.
Give it a good shake.
This was also a end of June, 6/28, 6/20 or 6/28, something like that. That was why I got
Less than
it too.
2 months. Good.
Thinking of you. Authentic. Yeah, that will go down in history. We won't talk about that on the show. That'll go down in history.
Oh, I know that story.
That was so interesting. Performance art now, apparently.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Take home a souvenir.
Some people like it when they, someone throws a drumstick or a pick from the stage.
Wow.
My God. Oh, man.
Handmade.
Interesting performance. Impressive. Interesting and impressive.
Handmade souvenirs.
Handmade souvenir. Oh my God, that's outstanding. Kept in time to the beat of the drum. He's like the next performance. He's like, can you slow it down?
Slow it down a little bit, please. Yeah. And you might need to go on a little bit longer.
Mine is Passive off the Emotive album. Oh my God, that is as dead can be. The doctor tells me. Yeah, that is a great song. Favorite song by them. That one is way up there. I love the way that song sounds. I'm gonna think about it while we start having the beer.
Yes.
Remind me because I will forget. But I will think about what my favorite one is. But that is an excellent choice, Berserker. I'm just going to edit to when we're about to start sniffing.
Actually, you probably could have just right from that, too. I was following you. I'm not saying anything.
You were staring at me.
Yeah.
He's looking at me again. You use it sometimes for checking a system for shows. Oh my God, that is so... I had never thought about the coolness of that you actually could have different songs that you use to check the audio and just that's really cool. Saw AC/DC in 2009 for their Black Ice tour, and I started taking their bras off, throwing them at Angus Young. He put them on his head, and he said he had horns. It's so fun. That sounds like something he would do. Hard to pick a favorite. Depends on so much on my mood. Yeah. Regularly get to command the output of $1 million sound system. No big deal. Yeah, that's good work when you can get it. That's awesome, Berserker. That's super cool. Definitely it's hazy.
Yeah, it sure is.
We've got the hazy part
That's
down.
good because we've had some things that didn't.
We have had a
quite
few
live
beers
up to what
that,
they said.
Yeah, claiming hazy and not so much.
Okay.
To the aroma?
Yes. No, maybe Berserker can give me advice on my subwoofer.
yeah. A Mosaic being hazy? No, never. This one
I don't even know what
is
this is.
so. This one is
yeah.
actually Mosaic as well. Galaxy, Simcoe, and Amarillo as well. So this is the quad. Song I would use for sound testing would be Numa by Tool, as that song is bass heavy. That would be a good option too, for sure. I like. Now I gotta look.
I like
big butts and I cannot lie. I actually like the Noose off of 13th Step, and I like probably the Outsider. Those are probably the ones that usually I think of the most, although that whole album is great. 13th Step is fantastic. Another that is a good one to have stuck in your head, of course. Yes, yeah, Numa's amazing. But yeah, the Noose would be one of mine. You ever see it? Is Passive? Passive is really good too. Again, you're probably not going to find a bad one in the bunch here that we all start shouting out, especially since we like them so much. All right, Berserker. Whoa. Now, see, here's what happens. Damn it. Wait, can I get to it? Maybe this one?
Afternoon, everybody.
I made it. I had everything turned off because we were podcasting. That was quick.
Dog world, Sammy, and I'm wearing milk-bone underwear.
That's what happens when you start drinking sake.
That is. Berserker, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. You are too kind. That is very, very nice. Gifted sub to Mechanize, Chucky, Patty getting one as well, like you mentioned. Fopsy and Taigu? I don't know. I'm not sure on those two. But if anybody's here in chat, please thank Berserker. That is super, super nice. Appreciate that. Yeah, and getting Chucky as well. Getting Chucky, Mechanize, and Patty. That is a good triple right there. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That is very, very kind. The Noose is great. Yeah, I love the Noose. Like I said, Parabola is also so good. Yeah, going back to Tool on that one. Tool's best songs because Danny the Octopus is playing 4 times signatures at once. Then it's all just odd, weird stuff. But yeah, Berserker, thank you so much for the 5-pack of gifted subs. That is very, very kind. Appreciate you. Yeah, lots of good. See, now we've got music talk. It's diverting.
Yeah, good.
All right, we're gonna hide some things again as we continue because continuity, you know. Oh my God! I got to it just quick enough. Well, it's kind of up there on the screen. Guardian Down, thank you for the gifted sub to Long Dong Silver.
Wow.
Okay, you've broken the mood. Well, it was up there for a split second. Norman.
Yeah. What's up today, Norm?
Guardian Down, thank you for the gifted sub to
There's a hype train going on.
There is a hype train going on. Hype trains now only need 2. It used to be that you needed 3 things. Now it's only 2 things happening today. If you're in chat, please come forward. Wow. Oh my God. Okay. All right, settle down. Sound quality of Fear Inoculum album. Yeah, we can go on forever. Tool is fantastic. Lateralis album is fantastic. I like 10,000 Days as well, but Lateralis is probably the even better album. All right, Lucky. Okay.
It's a dog-eat-dog world, Sammy, and I'm wearing milk-bone underwear.
All right, now you guys are just destroying everything. Lucky and Berserker again.
Hey, what's happening, Norm?
Okay.
It's a dog-eat-dog world, Sammy, and I'm wearing milk-bone underwear.
Whoa.
All right.
Whoa.
I can't read all these that fast. Everyone settle down.
Hey, what's happening, Norm?
Yeah, I got a lot of you. I like if people see names that they like. Oh my gosh. All right, well, you just destroyed multiple levels there. I don't even know what's going on. We're going to take a second here to let that settle down. Everyone knows we poured a beer.
Yeah.
During the podcast. Level 4 is already complete. Did level 5 complete too? That was ridiculous. I got to go back and read a bunch of things. Level 4. I don't even know. You guys are crazy. Bean, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Lucky, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. And
a lot of gifted subs going on.
Thank you for another 5 gifted subs. That's amazing.
Whoa.
Lucky with the gifted subs to Hatch, Grandpa, Smonty, Rocket Sheepdog, and Charisma. Sushi with the 100 bits, putting it over.
We happy? Vincent. We happy?
Yeah, we happy.
We are happy. Sushi, thank you for the 100 bits, putting us over the level 5. All right. Okay. I can't read all. Everyone settle down. We're about to beat a record. Keep up the support. Okay. Twitch is trying to trick
To
you
beat your
all.
last record.
Sorry, Norm. Thirsty guy walks into a bar.
Brothers for life.
Twitch is trying to break you all and steal money out of your wallets. Don't let them do it. They're trying to get it that it's like some hype level, whatever. Just like keep it to yourself. Easy.
Afternoon, everybody.
All right.
Hey, what's happening, Norm?
Edith.
It's a dog-eat-dog world, Sammy, and I'm wearing milk-bone underwear.
Okay.
Afternoon, everybody.
Stop! Everyone
Sorry,
stop.
Norm. Thirsty guy walks into a bar.
That's a lot of, that is a heck of a lot of
I
generosity
haven't
going
even
on
made
there.
it through. You guys are all fantastic and amazing. Stop. Oh my God.
Going Commando, AZ.
Wow. Okay. Jesus.
Dog-eat-dog world,
Oh, I haven't seen that name in a while. Sushi giving. Okay.
Which civil war was more interesting?
Afternoon, everybody.
But I don't have time to put
Stop breaking this.
What's happening, Norm?
This is the best.
Dog-eat-dog world, Sammy, and I'm wearing milk-bone underwear.
I'm about to have a drink of this because I can't wait any
No, I'm in
longer.
pretty good
I know.
shape. You could be eating my dust all day, slowpoke. And you might be
Ellie, how are you? It's good to see you. All right, everyone, settle down. Crocodile, everybody, settle down.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. That is very, very true.
And if they want to drink Merlot, we're drinking Merlot. I am not drinking any fucking Merlot.
You can't play them all at the same time.
They're trying though. Pretty soon they'll all be in a cool down. I know.
That's true. Sushi, thank you for another. I still need to get back to thank all the other amazing people.
I'm going to drink some of this very soon.
It's probably going to have to happen. Doing very well, Ellie. We're having an amazing time right now. Tier 7 is probably going to break some shit. That is very, very true. Guardian Down, thank you for the 100 bits.
We happy?
Jav had a gifted sub in there. Guardian Down,
Vincent.
Lucky with multiple 5s. Berserker with multiple 5s. Sushi with a 5.
Yeah, we happy.
I've got a lot of names to go back and read. Everybody needs to just settle. Appreciate the huge hype train, though. Wait, it says about to beat. I must have beaten the record. That has to be.
About to beat your last record. We keep setting new records.
Are we just keep setting new records?
Yeah,
is that
it's
what
like
it
Nolan
is?
Ryan. Once he set the record, he just kept resetting
strikeout?
it with every strikeout.
Beer smells really good.
I know it does.
No, we will not settle. Secret is good to see you. We will riot. Where did I get to? I can't even remember. Let's see. I got through. I was in Lucky's. I did those.
More Berserker.
Berserker, thank you for the gifted subs to Beth Battle Axe, Bound Effigy, Grunky. Cheeto got one, which is always nice. Unstable I Am. Bean, thank you for the 5 gifted subs to Darth is Not My Dad, I Main, Son of Steven, Anarchic Wildlife, that's the Eladio one we mentioned earlier, and Nelstar getting one too, which is super nice. I love that. Paco loving to watch the world burn. All right, Planty.
What's happening, Norm?
It's a dog-eat-dog world.
Wow.
Now we have shattered things, and we just broke it.
Time record
That is
shattered.
Now that is officially shattered.
Shadoobie.
Planty, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I will hit those as I try and make my way back up through everything else. Where was I at? I did these. Berserker stuff.
Hey, what's happening, Norm?
It's a dog-eat-dog world, Sammy, and I'm wearing milk-bone underwear.
All right. Stream Elements is about to have like a heart attack.
We happy? Vincent.
Clip it.
We happy? Yeah, we happy.
Thank you for the
We
100
don't get to
bits.
hear that
New
one
hype
very
often.
often.
All-time high reached level 8 this minute, so we just hit it. Oh my God, Lucky, stop.
I'm wearing milk-bone underwear.
Okay.
He subscribed for himself.
Lucky, stop doing that. All right, I'm trying to catch up. Berserker gave out one specifically to Homestar Jogger. Appreciate that. I saw you pop in here early and thank him. That was super, super nice. Jav, thank you for the gifted sub to Gray was Glute. Was that just random or did you pick them for some reason? That's amazing. Guardian Down, thank you for the gifted sub to...
Edit this.
Oh, edit this, I dare you.
Okay.
Edit this, I dare you. Wow, that one took me a minute.
Thirsty guy who wants
That
to
one
go
took me a
bar.
minute.
You finish it.
And it's still going. I still haven't caught up. Stop.
I gotta have a sip.
Edit this, I dare you. Garden Down, that is clever. I like that one. Lucky, thank you for the 5 gifted to They Took Her Jib. Studio, Tetsugioni, Wantonio, and Care Bear getting subs. Berserker with another 5 subs to Black Widow, Book Socks, Nichols the Name, Ice Demon, Dolly Pop also getting a sub.
Lollipop.
What's the story, Noel? Thirsty guy
Guardian
who
Down,
wants to go
I
bar.
like that one too. That's a good one. Sushi with the 5 gifted subs to Going Commando, Captain Junkie, Raptor, Mad Mikey B, and Primary Me. Thank you for those 5 subs, Sushi. I appreciate that. Hype train set. Okay. Planty. Okay, I've almost caught up. Planty with the 5 subs to Rianth, Macosta, At Night, Lost Soul, and Minty Phoenix. That's an interesting one.
Oh,
That is an interesting one. Berserker with another 5. I'm using tilt controls. That's great. Voidstar 689 getting one. That's awesome. Always good to see Voidstar getting one. Pile Driver getting one. Punk Rock Cthulhu and Sugar Queen.
oh my
Lucky,
goodness.
I know this is the one that
Dear
came in
God.
earlier. Lucky with another 10 gifted subs. I think there's someone's trying to. Lucky, you just bought a PC and PC parts. Stop. Lucky, thank you for the gifted sub to Kirby's, Dun Dun, Celtic Warrior, Lotus Steel, Nasdi, Live Evil, Slacky Pants, Iron Tigress, Rudolph McGill, and Jacob getting a gifted sub. That's awesome. Oh, Lucky had to tie you. Got it. Berserker with the 2 gifted sub, or Berserker with a gifted sub to Mr. Siddix. I don't know.
Oh,
I have no idea.
What's the story, Noel?
Wait a minute.
Thirsty guy who wants to go bar. You finish it.
Guardian Down, thank you for the gifted sub to Crumble Cookie, which is awesome. Crumble Cookie's getting a gifted sub. And then, okay, now this is just getting great. This is way over the top. We've just blown by anything we've ever done. We're in level 10 now. This is ridiculous. You guys will actually get new emotes then for a change. We usually only get to the other ones. All right.
Hey, what's happening, Norm?
It's a dog world, Sammy.
I'm just glad that Steam Elements is keeping up with all of this, because I am not. Because I am not.
Afternoon, everybody.
All right.
Sorry, Norm. Thirsty guy walks into a bar. You finish it.
Bean. Oh my God. Okay.
We happy? Vincent. We happy? Yeah, we happy.
Now, Rebecca, counseling is what I do. Please
I
let
need
me
something
help
to
you.
heal here. Sushi, thank you for the tier 2 3 months in advance, subscribing for 19 months. That is amazing, Sushi. Thank you for switching to a tier 2. That is super, super nice. Really appreciate that. That is really cool. That is very, very cool. Guardian Down, thank you for the gifted sub to Planty Gamer. 3 months of tier 1 to Planty Gamer. Appreciate that. Good to heal and all these things going on in the background. Robert Loggia going on at the same time. I wish Triggerfire knew not to do that.
Everybody loves Robert
Berserker, thank you for the 5 more subs to Dragon Streamer Company, Dizzle814, Adam Hussein, Renyu, JT Hans, and then Bean, thank you for the gifted sub to Pokimane. Pokimane, if you're here in chat right now, Pokimane, come say hi. Sushi, thank you for another 100 bits. And now I think I have finally caught up.
Robert Loggia.
That was a lot.
I'm tired just listening. I can't even imagine what you're...
I know. Any more happens, Keith has to start reading all these names. That's what happens.
How's golfing out there?
Golf is a good one. Thank you guys
Oh, the wind? How's it?
so much.
Oh, good, good.
That is ridiculous. You're all way too
Oh,
generous.
God, no. Hate the game.
We just burned through 20 minutes of your stream of subs.
Even more.
That's totally fine. In overtime. We are in overtime here.
Small talk, you
Oh,
prick.
win in overtime.
Oh, win in overtime.
Or
Gotcha.
extra innings.
Got the double. All those things. Thank you for being amazing humans. Thank you all for being absolutely amazing and super generous. I appreciate all of you guys so much. We both do. Appreciate you all so
Holy
much.
crap.
That is, never underestimate us again. I will not.
This might be, I got a mark about how far in we were on this, and this would be worth going back and watching again.
Yeah, trying to catch up with all this.
Yeah.
I love this community. Ellie, we love you too. We appreciate everybody here. Like I said, love you all so much. That was super fun and silly. And yeah, that is, now the highest hype train, obviously, in channel history. The 2 highest ones. I know it's not 750,000 points, but maybe it's still pretty good.
I don't have my...
shirt. Oh, he's wanting to flex.
I haven't been working out lately, so I don't know. I don't know if it's worth anything.
Do you have anything? Oh,
there we go.
There we go.
There it is.
Okay, you got it.
The shirt's better.
There you go. Yeah. Guardian still wants to keep pushing a little bit. The flex made its way out. We appreciate you for that. Yes! What a night for the Bebby Rose. Yes. Guardian Down, thank you for the gifted sub to Prince Albert.
Oh, my goodness.
All right.
Hey, what's happening, Norm?
It's a dog-eat-dog world, Sammy, and I'm wearing milk-bone underwear.
Lesbian
moly.
swoon. Oh my. That's like the
That
George
sounds like a
Takei right
drink.
there. A lesbian swoon.
Or something.
Hey,
Or-
what do you have? I'll have a lesbian
I'll
swoon.
have a lesbian swoon.
A lesbian swoon right now. Berserker, thank you for 5 more gifted subs. Stop.
Or a dessert or
Little
something.
Mew, Dirty J, Blystone, Tiddly getting the sub. Love that. And Skrilla. Oh my God, could it be the actual artist Skrilla? Probably not. I think that's spelled differently. All right, guys. 30 more seconds. You can let it go. Amazing. Hitting level 10. That is absolutely crazy. Thank you guys so much. Like I said, you even got a flex out of Keith, which is ridiculous. Making a signature cocktail, calling it the lesbian. So you know what it is. If you actually make a cocktail that is not a thing, we will try it. But it has to be stuff that's not like super hard to find. Like you can't be like, I need 40-year-old cognac and I need this and that and the other. Sushi, thank you for another 100 bits. Appreciate it.
We happy?
A lot of bits.
That is a lot.
Vincent.
Must get 11. 3, 2.
We happy? Yeah, we happy.
Must get 11. You guys came so close. 10. That is absolutely
That was
fantastic.
crazy.
You've collected all the level 9 emotes. You guys are getting emotes, I'm assuming, unless you guys have been involved in some of these on other channels. 83% into a level 10. Basically, it's 90% absinthe. Yeah, okay. I was wondering where that was going to come from. That sounds about right. 77 gifted subs, 600 bits. I don't even know what to say. I am at a loss for words. I wanted to see an espresso martini as my favorite cocktail. If you have a good recipe for one Berserker, I've actually saved several of them that I thought looked interesting. If you have one that you particularly like, message it to me and said, yeah, I would love to do something like that in there. I don't. There are thousands. I want to see yours. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I definitely have some ideas from different videos I have seen about making those kind of cocktails. Deserved. I appreciate it. Again,
77 subs.
Yeah.
That's a lot of subs.
That's
a lot of gum.
That's a lot of gum, Jerry. I've had a couple espresso martinis. I do like them. Okay. Well, I will have to try those at some point. All right. Well, we mildly focus because this beer is about to get warm. But that was amazing, and appreciate you guys so much.
Yeah,
like I said, that was very, very kind. Appreciate you so much. Let's get this beer, and then we'll just keep talking about how awesome you guys are.
We'll toast. We'll toast with the whiskey.
That's a hell of a BDSM party. I didn't say that's what we're using it for. This hype train pays to take the family to dinner to Chick-fil-A on Sunday. On Sunday, no less, because they'd have to open the restaurant. I like that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, were we coming out of a sniff? Is that what
I think so, yes.
Oh, God, we haven't even tasted it yet.
No, I know. I almost did about 16 times. I went, oh, no, can't do it.
I always wonder what actually amazing and awesome smells like, and now I know the answer.
It's just everything you want.
Yeah.
In a hazy IPA.
Yeah, it's
And
fruity.
more.
Yeah, it's fruity. There's peach. There's maybe a little bit. I don't even know if there's passion. It's more like peach and pineapple and some of those kind of notes. Maybe a little bit of pine at the back, or what else?
Yeah,
are
a
you
little
getting
bit.
in there?
That's the depth. But yeah, all of what you're saying, just kind of one cohesive flavor with highs and lows, and all in a good way.
Yeah. Can we have a taste now?
We should.
Let's have a taste. I swear Keith actually dipped his nose in the beer there.
I
Keith,
have done that. I did not this time.
I have also
There's
done that for sure.
I've done it, but not that time.
There you go, sushi with the tier 2. That is your new option. That is one of the new tier. That is a tier 2 emote. A tier 2 emote. I need to come up with a tier 3 one for Guardian Down, just for him. Oh, should the tier 3 one, Guardian Down? Do you want that picture that you sent me? No, the actual that one of Joe Gogoroth. Do you want that to be a limited edition tier 3 emote? Look fully submerged. He was really into it. I mean, if you get just the right angle, it looks like it, right? It probably looks.
My
like
nose isn't quite that big, but
Cyrano de Bergerac over here at his tastings. Look fully submerged. What is the tier 3 emote? There isn't one. There actually isn't one right now. This is Jav's. What does Jav have for a tier 3 emote? No, I was just joking because some of the faces that Joe Blackburn made on the thing the other day, like I said on his, people were cutting out things, and Guardian Down sent me one. I was like, should I just make from one of his goofy faces that he made? But yeah, there's nothing left. You've almost drank all of yours.
Got thirsty. All of that train, all of that movement, all that hype. Look at that.
Got you thirsty.
Got me thirsty.
What the hell am I paying for? Regular one is red hearts. Oh, okay. So then the tier 3 is. That's kind of clever. We could do something like that too, maybe. So for you say when I told Jav I had an emote. Oh, is that? Are you the lone benefactor of that one? Then I need to make sure Guardian Down gets one then. Yeah, the tier 2 is the broken bottle. In before he sneezes while his nose in the beer and recreates.
Gross.
That's nasty. All right, let's just get to this.
That'd be extra.
Do you have some thoughts?
That'd be an extra murky.
That is murky.
Solids. Yes.
Ready?
Yep. It's more of the heavier lower notes to me. Not as much of the high. They're there, but still, it's good. I would like a little bit more of that fruit to be coming through, but
Okay.
still very good.
Yeah, this is still really good. I would agree. It's just like a slight notch down from the nose, which
Yeah.
was like pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
But it's still very fruity, a little creamy, and like kind of like it's nice sweetness in there too. I wish I had maybe a touch more pine at the back. Would probably be the only other thing too, which I kind of got in the nose. I'm not really getting that in the finish, but overall it's excellent. I need to keep buying things from Casa Agria.
Casa Agria.
And I would buy this one again as well. This one's is pretty delicious. I would say.
I agree.
Oh my God. And if you want to avoid any of that kind of stuff, don't go to our website aboutbeverages.com. But no, you can find all the things that we've ever done there, whether it is videos or podcasts, recipes, stories, all that kind of stuff. You can find there at the website. If you only want the latest videos, YouTube is the place to go for that. You can find anything and everything when it comes to videos, of course. And then when you hit the subscribe button, guess what? You'll know when we go live with those different things, and you'll not miss any of them.
That's true.
It's pretty that simple. If you want only the latest audios, that is also something you can search for. Google Podcasts, iTunes, Spotify. Great options. If you have a favorite podcasting app that you like using, just search for About Beverages, and we'll probably be there, more than likely.
I hope so.
I hope so.
If not, we'll be here.
Yeah, exactly. Or we're not. We'll probably also be in some social media things, though, too. Like a
We'll
bunch
be,
of other popular.
Hanging out around those three pillars of social media.
That's true.
For us, which are TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Do we still say Twitter?
I do.
I don't know.
I think everyone still says
can't
Twitter.
Find, I'm still
I think
looking for the
everyone is
other-
against the X.
Yeah, I know I am. Just because I'm still looking for the blue with the bird. Anyways, but that's the one that we use most often, whatever it is, to keep you up to date on what is going on here at About Beverages. Like earlier this evening when I tweeted that we were about to go live on twitch.tv/aboutbeverages, which we do most Thursday evenings around 5:30 Pacific. So when we get together, try different beverages, record our podcasts, hang out with everybody who drops in and chat. Be present to the amazing activities that were happening tonight with all the subs that were going on. It was a crazy fun evening, but you'd get to see that live if you join us for that. Also throughout the week, Andrew's going to keep you up to date on what he's doing in the gaming world and what he will be drinking while he is doing that. So for all the latest About Beverages, please follow us on Twitter.
But as we always say, whether we like it or not,
you should give it a shot.
And that is a podcast. My God. New Titan arms are so busted. I soloed grasp in one phase with the super. The super half health of the boss, 1.3 million down. Yeah, it's nuts, brothers. I got a terrible roll on them, but they're still good just for a quick swap for sure. That was a dad joke and a half. Oh my God. Actually snorted. You got a snort out of Ellie. There we go. Switch the arms and your super is full. Yeah. I've helped again. Use arms of your choice and switch the arms when your super is full. Yeah, like I said, most people usually switch into the Syntheseps, which I know you love so much, brothers. X sounds like a porn site. I mean, that was what was the joke for quite a while, too. I got a bird for you, but it's white. Oh, my God. Oh. Yeah, the violence right here, speaking out. Tomorrow is Arms Day, Berserker. Tomorrow is Arms Day. Today was legs. If you do the Vex Incursion, yeah, like Brothers was talking about, that was how I got them. But that has been not showing up very well. If anybody ever needs to know when that Vex Incursion thing shows up, it's in the Discord as well, or if it actually does happen, but it's been being weird. Ellie, thank you for the shameless plug. Appreciate it. Yep, those are all the places you can go. Twitter, YouTube, obviously Instagram. Like I said, and shockingly, we do actually even have a TikTok as well. Go say hi. It's leg day every day. Do not miss leg day, introvert. That is very true. Do not miss leg day. Yeah, definitely do it tomorrow. Go pull some, if you save stuff in your Postmaster, if you just need to go do the Lost Sector, get it done. Got a 70 roll on mine, resilience and discipline, high roll. Well, you are very lucky, brothers. That's not what I got. That's not what I got at all. Great, tomorrow is supposed to be Diablo Day, and I need to farm 3 different sectors. Guardian down. Apparently tomorrow is not Diablo Day. That was super, super fun. Like I said, appreciate all of you guys.
Yeah.
Again, like I said, we can't thank you enough for that kind of stuff. Like I said, that was fun and silly and goofy, and appreciate the participation of everyone just being here and hanging out. That was awesome.
We were riding the wave there.
Imagine saving stuff. I'll do the Lost Sector like a real Guardian. You are a real Guardian Berserker. Watch some comedy with my friend before bed. Nice, Ellie. That's always a good thing. What comedy were you watching? Were you watching a comedian, or were you actually watching a show that was just funny? What a night. Oh, what a night.
Late August in 2023.
Oh, that actually kind of worked. Not bad. Not bad. Jack Whitehall's stand-up. Gotcha. I wish I saved engrams. I'm okay on a couple of my characters. My Titan literally only had one, so then that was why I was able to do the Vex Incursion the other day. I was able to save it. Then an episode of Breaking Bad. Ooh, which episode of Breaking Bad did you watch,
That's
Ellie?
funny. Oh, wait, no.
That can be humorous. Skyler, I'm embarrassed. Okay, and all of that commotion, I did kind of answer my perfect circle choices, so I did get to that.
You got to that, yeah.
I did not hear Berserker. How is the sake?
Oh, yeah.
How is that? What do you think? Are you someone that normally buys that? Is this your first time having it? This one in particular? Do you like other ones? Like I said, I try and remember. I try.
Wait,
and get
not
good at that.
Breaking Bad.
Oh, Bad Education. Okay.
Bad.
Not my first time buying sake. Okay.
Education.
Well, if it is not your first time and you're liking some of these, maybe not the $60 one, but if you have ones that are a little bit more cost effective.
We have a $5 one at the store I could get. We sell a lot of it.
What was the one we? And we've had some other stuff that you sell a lot of it. It's not good. That does not. That's not the right answer. And then watched B99. It was good. It wasn't groundbreaking, but it was really good. Do you think it's worth $60? Like you'll buy it again, or will you just like keep seeking out other ones to try?
We don't need no education.
Hey. Going out with my dad and stepmom tomorrow night. Yeah, you were saying it was going to be either Friday or Saturday. I remember that, Ellie.
How can you have any pudding?
I drank a whole crap in the time that I gifted all those subs. Oh, God. Berserker, you're done. You're finished.
Oh, man. I'll have a carafe of your house whiskey.
Is that a bad order?
Not if you're a party of 20.
Not if you're a party of 20.
We're going to have some, I don't know if it's your house whiskey. Do you have a house whiskey? This almost sounds like the beginning to the show, but
I know. Live music bar? Oh, that sounds awesome. That sounds awesome, Ellie. Actually, do have some Japanese whiskey. We've reviewed several Japanese whiskeys. I still have 2 right now in my bar.
I have one.
Also, we are booked. Oh my God, what are you booked for? You booked for the trip to Orlando? Orlando is done.
I'll go to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
I've heard the one in Florida is actually bigger.
It is, yes.
We're just gonna wing it and see what band are playing. Maybe go around an hour before they start playing. Nice, Ellie. That's always fun. What?
It's not normal and it's a little bit scary. You don't want that.
What's
Brothers?
I'm finishing off my tequila bottle and I'm seeing 2 Keiths. Is that normal? No, that is not normal. Make sure you don't leave your house. Probably lay down.
Yes.
If all that is actually going on. Also, maybe depending on the tequila you're having, you probably should be more careful too. Going to Tokyo for 3 days, Kyoto for 4 days, and India for a wedding for 3 days, end of the year in 2024. I heard you talking about Japan the other day, and I'm very jealous. That is one of my bucket list things. I would love to go to Japan. India, not so much. I've never been to India. I guess I shouldn't say that. Culture and food-wise seems very interesting.
Tea would be fun.
Yeah. I would need to go to only places that have fully air conditioning. Yeah. Seems like a very warm place, and I live in a warm place, so I need air conditioning. I think Brothers Make You Look Similar. Oh, wait.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe. That would be nice.
Okay, good.
I would appreciate that. I would take that as a compliment.
You're not seeing 3 of us then. Yeah, that would be good.
We'll be in, how do you pronounce that, Keith? Kochi?
Oh, I don't know.
Kochi for India?
Be careful. Careful.
Easy. I want to spend like 2 weeks in Japan. Yeah, Japan definitely seems like you'd want to be there for a lot of time. Kochi. Okay. New girlfriend took my keys away from me and she granted me. Boo. Home jail sucks. Brothers. Good. Well, I'm glad someone there is being an adult.
Yeah, that's for my son. He really wants to go to Japan.
I would love to go there.
He wants to start learning the language, actually. So.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, don't drink and drive. Very good.
Berserker, 100%. Yes, do not. Yes. Yeah, you cannot say that enough. Yes, there are too many easy ways to call things. Like I said, obviously, Brothers is home, but don't go anywhere. Nobody go out anywhere. Can't be too similar. One brother gets the same facial hair, one can't. Oh, my God. See how this is?
Wow.
See the credit you get?
Down.
That you get this kind of street cred.
can sustain
100 more
facial hair.
gifted subs in chat and I'll grow a beard.
Oh no.
No, I won't. I will have some
Full
sort
beard?
of incentive at some point, and I will go for a goatee again, but don't do it. No, don't do it. I'm kidding. I already took it back. No one's done anything. No one's hit any buttons. Stop. $20
Yeah.
Uber is much cheaper than getting pulled over for a DUI. Yes, and also maybe doing even worse than just getting pulled over. Like I said, yeah, there's never any reason to do any of that kind of stuff.
Afternoon, everybody. What's the story, Noam? Thirsty guy walks into a bar. You finish it.
Rick Walker.
Guardian down. Hell. Guardian down, thank you for the gifted sub to 100 subs. 100 subs. Are you planning on doing a Movember? Does that mean you actually don't shave? What does Movember mean? Or do you shave? You probably don't shave, right?
Usually it's like no shave November.
No
but I don't
shave
know what
November?
Movember is.
Have you guys ever had Dots pretzels? They are so good. I don't think so. Where the hell is my level 12 hype train? Unfortunately, it has gone away. I appreciate it, though. You have a level 12 hype train in my heart, all of you. I was just waiting for the gifted to 100 subs. And there it was right there, 100 subs by Guardian Down. Do we need to go get a whiskey?
We do.
All right, let's go get a whiskey.
Let's do that.
Oh, it's a mustache one? I would look awful with a mustache.
Oh,
I look
yeah.
okay with a goatee.
There's
Very few people that look okay
very,
with a
very
mustache.
few, yes.
And you usually have to meet them with a mustache when it happens.
And his name is Tom Selleck.
His name is Joe Riley.
Yeah. That's true.
Remember, it was a charity for men's health. Yes, I believe so. Yeah, it is usually some sort of... Is it suicide awareness? I thought it was prostate cancer.
Oh, yeah. Maybe it is.
This is not a great charity if we all are guessing at what it's for.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to go grab a whiskey. We're going to come back and we're going to talk about that as well. This is the one we tried, or I and Cope tried last week. So we're going to get Keith's impressions of it. And yeah, everyone stay there. We get cancer and... Oh, it's both.
Covers lots of badness.
It covers everything. I like that. Thank you, someone, for looking at that. Bean, thank you for looking at that. Terry Crews is one of those.
What he does?
That is very diverse. What doesn't Terry Crews do? Answer that question when we come back. You always throw your phone down right when we come back. I don't know why that's the thing. Like,
Well,
you look quick, and
I don't know why you.
You look quick, and then you're
I'm
like,
thinking
"Slam."
you maybe don't want me to be like this when we come back. Maybe it's rude. It's rude.
How rude. What did we miss? Level 11 hype train while we're gone. Oh my gosh. You didn't hit the level 11 hype train. I mean, why are we even podcasting anymore? Why are we even still here?
Because we didn't get the hype train. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly. Ridiculous. No, thank you guys so much again. Like I said, not enough thank yous can be handed out to everybody here for all that stuff. So there's only one downside to owning I don't know what that word is. And it's the sheer size. It just takes up so much of my bed. It's hard to get. Is that
Lahaj?
They are back. Also, going to talk to you who wants to start an actual relationship with me. Ellie, fingers crossed. What is a blahage? I need to know what that is before I can even understand the contracts of the rest of the sentence. The IKEA shark? Oh my God, like the stuffed animal IKEA shark?
Blahage.
Is that what it is?
I'd just like to say.
And why couldn't you just say IKEA shark and not confuse an old man?
Blahage.
I just like saying blahage.
Blahage.
Okay. So I decided she's going to occupy my chair while I'm in bed, and my bed while I'm in my chair. She's admittedly should have done it sooner, but she's so nice. I mean, that's nice. It's almost like full body pillow, like a little bit.
Blahage.
Her name is Sappho. Aw. She's 100 centimeters. What is that in millimeters? What is that in inches?
Yeah, there we go.
That's right. That would be 1,000 millimeters. That's true.
I think so.
That's true. I always remember.
We should all just use the metric system.
Why can we not use the metric system? It'd be so much easier.
I think it would be.
It would take me a little longer, to initially
Let's
kind of
have
get
to learn
going.
it.
But
Yeah.
once I got going, I'd know it.
We were supposed to switch back in the 70s or 80s, I think.
There was something with that.
Never happened.
Blahi?
Lahi.
Blahi?
Lahi.
Blahi. Blahi.
Lahi.
It's like 36 inches ish. What about the shark, though?
Blahi. Oh.
Nailed it. Yeah, 36 inches works. 3 foot. Yep. So it's about a yard then. Let's throw out all the terms. Oh my God. All right. We've had an amazing evening. We need to get to some whiskey, though, which hopefully is not to give anything away. Hopefully, this does a little bit of the star of the show here. Does well. I didn't
just leave it there.
Away.
And if they want
I'll
to
just
drink
lay it on
Merlot,
its side.
we're drinking Merlot.
No, if anybody orders Merlot, I'm leaving. I am not drinking any fucking Merlot.
Okay, relax, Miles. Jesus, no Merlot.
All right, only one notch down, and thank you, Guardian, for the No Merlot redemption. Only one notch down. More amazing than all of the subtrain and everything else that happened is that like that Stream Elements literally didn't break because it's doing all of that. It's doing the subs, it's doing the trigger fire stuff, like all that
There
stuff.
were things happening at the same time. There was so much
overlapping.
Going on.
There's just things
I
get
almost
all
broke.
mixed around.
I was just sitting there.
I could have fallen. I did. It's one. It's 36 of a mile, actually. That's how we should start doing it. What part of a mile is that? How big is that chair? It's about 170/60ths
of a mile.
Oh, man. All right. We're going to take down a few things here. So don't try anything.
So is it New Holland or am I saying Dragon's Milk?
Well, it's New Holland Brewing, and then these are their distillery, it's the Dragon's Milk Origin small batch.
Okay.
You don't have to say all of that. You can just say Dragon's Milk. I think we barely mentioned New Holland when we talked about it. 2% of an acre. Yeah, there you go. 2% of an acre. But yes, Terry goatees. Terry Crews has a good one. I think he does. I've seen him with a goatee. That's a good look.
Yes.
He usually has a good. Wait, no.
Not
I can
always.
actually picture him both ways.
Yeah.
If you ever want to see me with a goatee, you can just go way back in the archives. Which my wife every once in a while says, like, you should try to do that again. I need to think of like something good to do it for, though. I think it needs to be
for the hell of it.
I guess. I don't know. I feel like it should be something for like a charity thing or something like that. Terry Crews is the man. He's a pretty good guy. I'm back. Was discussing my day in comp today. Oof. Stay back. Way back. Yeah, you have to go back a ways. Guardian Down knows. If you actually want to know when.
2016? Isn't that what you were doing?
Why do you know this stuff and I don't remember
Well,
these
because you
things?
did it for the Cubs World Series, right?
Oh, that's true.
But we
That
weren't live then, though.
No. I've done it more
You
recently
must
than
have
that.
done it again. Okay.
Guardian Down, when was it? Because I remember when you were being so nice and you were helping me get the on YouTube, get a partner on YouTube, and you were watching stuff and doing all that, and you were like, hey, I just found this one. You're like taking a picture
but
of
it
the
could.
screen.
Okay, we were recording videos in 2016, so
That's true.
we just weren't live streaming and doing that. But yeah, it'd be
Definitely
we had that
then.
little hiatus then for a while, so I don't know, but yeah.
Only we had a website for that kind of stuff. What would that have been? I don't know if I made that choice more than once. That was the time I really went for it. 5 and 2 placements felt like I was hitting all shots. Nice. Secret.
Maybe the pumpkin. Maybe during our pumpkin one then. Would have been in October.
Tell us more about the Cubs winning the series this century. I know. I know. You gotta, rest on your laurels a little bit. Is that a conscious thing? No one's holding you hostage? No one was holding me hostage. Well, I think I just kind of did it because I had grown that, and then I had it for like what? I definitely had it for one of my birthday
I think you
parties
had it,
too.
into Christmas or past Christmas.
Yeah. Does the website let you search by facial hair? That was what I was trying to think of. Like, what would have that been?
Well, try a pumpkin from 2016.
I don't know if
I don't know if it'll do that.
I don't know either. I'm gonna see. We'll see what happens now. Okay. Well, a lot of these. So 2016. Can we? 2020. Are these in order? These are kind of in order. 18.
It's 2015.
That's probably too long.
18.
I don't know why it goes 15 to 18. You'll have to find it. You let me know. I'm not going to find it. And we're already running a little bit long here today, too. So that is fine. Tried to grow facial, didn't work. Couldn't run the other cheek. You mean turn the other cheek? There we go. But that's for another day. I'm going to head to bed, you two. Ellie, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you.
Being a part of the crazy fun night we've had.
Ellie, I appreciate you. Have a good evening. Get some good sleep. We podcast about a lot of different things here at About Beverages, from, like I said, wine to water to sodas to beer, all those things. Whiskey is probably one of the ones, kind of the larger whiskey category, E or no E. Kind of is one of the things that we gravitate toward the most, that we do enjoy quite a bit. Besides beer, those are probably the two that compete. At least for a long time, we used to joke about that we should be called About Beer-bridges. About Beer-bridges.
Correct.
But one of our favorite things in any podcast form, whether it is whiskey like the one we're about to have, is when not only are we recommended one that we should try, but we were actually given a bottle.
That's even better.
To try.
It already has a lot going for it.
It does.
Then.
It does. And then there's also a lot of pressure. For the giver, there's a lot of pressure because they're
true.
like, oh, I hope this is good. Oh, you should try this one. Because then it's like, if we don't like it, or if there's something, there's a lot of options there. So thankfully, like I said, someone was kind enough. They sent us a bottle of a bourbon specifically for us to try for this. Give it a shot. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Keith. And we are AboutBeverages.com. And the beverage that we're about today is the Dragon's Milk Origin Small Batch Bourbon Whiskey.
Yes. So the short version of this is a good friend of the show and friend, Cope, who's always here hanging out in chat and being super supportive. And we've done a couple different crossover things with him before. Is someone that really enjoys a good aesthetic when it comes to a bottle of whiskey. That's usually what he kind of gravitates toward, but he has been very lucky with all of those aesthetic choices, that they have been excellent bottles. This was another one that obviously is pretty good looking. He went and bought it. He bought one for himself, and he said, you know what, I'm going to send you a bottle too. We're both going to try it, which I already have. So full disclosure, I have actually already tried this with him. We did a little co-stream together. His link will be down here below on YouTube if you want to go check him out. He is super, super nice and on Twitch.
The Bourbon Buckaroos.
The Bourbon Buckaroos is what we call ourselves. We go hang out in a little Red Dead Redemption and hang out in his bar, and we just have good conversation like we do here. But I wanted you, who I like said, sometimes when you have you try something with someone, we've talked about the experience of that can sometimes maybe cloud your judgment a little bit. You're like, oh, was this really as good as it was? It influences a little bit. You try it again later and you're like, well, this was good. Was it really as good as I thought it was? So you're kind of the impartial, judge here of this one. Like I said, take no worry about that. Like, if you don't like it, then you're going to make Cope feel super sad.
Oh gosh, I wouldn't want to make
don't want to do that, because then he won't send us anything
else. Super sad.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you actually had this one then in the company of the giver.
I did, which is a shirt
in the virtual company.
Exclamation point merch here for About Beverages. Yes, in the company of the giver is a shirt that we actually have. Virtual giver specifically. This bottle is super amazing. If you do actually find it, it like literally is like dragon scales on it. The short version of this is like, this was originally a stout of some sort. Like it was so it's New Holland Brewing.
New Holland Brewery does, they do some different stout.
They do a barrel-aged version of a imperial stout called Dragon's Milk.
Yep.
They do a regular one too, but they do a barrel-aged version. So they basically worked backwards, because they're like, okay, well, we've done that. Let's actually start distilling and start actually making whiskey and bourbon ourselves. They've got a couple different versions of this. This is the one we have. This is the small batch, and we're gonna try this one right now. We're gonna start giving this a pour. You've seen the bottle now for a few weeks, because I've had it. We were having to kind of work out like when we were actually going to try some.
Yep.
But yeah, it's kind of amazing. Like I said, the whole glass of it and just how it's put together. This one does run. Do you want to know the price now? Have you looked at the price?
I have not looked at the price.
Okay, so do you want to keep that a secret?
Yeah, I'd like to keep that a secret.
Okay, Keith wants to keep it a secret. Totally fair.
So if you're here in chat, don't let me know.
Yeah, don't say anything. Yeah, exactly. If you're here live on our Thursday show, don't say anything. Color I actually thought was slightly darker than some that we have had, at least as of late. Like I said, still in that honey range, but it was like a little
more coppery, a little more red, a little more brown.
Yeah, a little more. Exactly. A little more copper and red. To the aroma?
Absolutely.
Kaya, how's it going? What's popping? Also,
hello,
hi, Keith.
Kaya.
There
yes.
we go.
Hello.
Level 8 hype train
Welcome.
range. Level 8 hype train range. 2019-ish. All right, if you want to see me with a goatee or some facial hair, 2019.
Why would you have been doing in 2019?
Just being a Renaissance man. I guess is what it is.
All right.
Yes, that's what we're actually trying right now. This is the same one that we had last week. I should say that I had last week, Kaya. So Exclamation point merch command in chat as well, Guardian Down. Appreciate that for sure. Free bottles of free bottle. It is, but like I said, sometimes it is hard. Like, you know, you get something, you're like, man, sometimes it's like hard to, you know, you don't want to quite, you know, but you know what? We have to be honest. You always have to be honest. At least that's what I feel. There's a photo standing of you by the coffee roaster with your goatee. Quite handsome. Oh my gosh, Baker, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thank God. My ego is through the roof tonight.
That was the NSFW shot, though.
Oh, geez.
Oh, wait, no, how about that?
It's bedtime for me. Have a good night. Got to be up early. Planty, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you being here. Hopefully your destiny went well, and hopefully see you tomorrow in the morning, as always. Internet near me is being kind of silly. It's so dang hot. The internet ain't working good. I know, Kaya. It has been warm in the Midwest for sure. Saw some Dragon's Milk in the beer section yesterday. I might try them. Let me know. I have not actually gotten to have that beer.
At least one of the stouts was, really very good.
Yeah, if you have one, Guardian Down, let me know. Did you hear us talking earlier when one of the ones we were looking up was it from Casa Agria? No. It was Casa Agria, but it was their Imperial Stout, and it was a peanut butter and jelly stout.
Yes.
And I called you out immediately. I was like, Guardian Down, I don't know if you're listening, but like, you should look for that one. See you tomorrow. Have a good morning. Planty, you have a good evening, and I'll see you. Good morning to you too. I was like, I know his name for some reason. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Good?
Yep.
Okay. Do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
I can go first.
Okay.
No.
That sounds wild.
I get some like buttery caramel. I know caramel is butter, but even more butter.
Yeah.
And some fruit at the end. And I don't usually get fruit. There's like a little something sweet, like a sweet fruit note at the end.
Yeah, like so this is interesting to me because now this bottle has been open for almost a week.
Yep.
When we first had it, I commented that it was just it was very general bourbon smell. It was not like over the top kind of anything. I'm actually getting more now than I had that first day. And I would agree with you 100%. It's kind of, and when I think of buttery caramel, I think of almost like popcorn that has caramel.
Yes.
Like that's kind of where I go when you're saying that.
Corn,
so,
I guess.
So yeah, it's that. There is a little bit of fruit. So there's something I want to say, but I think it'll lead you in the taste. So I don't want to say it, which I know sounds super weird. We don't normally do this. I've had this a few times now, so now it's like maybe I'm picking it up because I want to know that it's there kind of thing. So I don't want to say that, but I agree with the other things you said with one other thing, and let's taste it and then
that'll be a surprise. All right,
there we go.
Like it.
All right, to the taste.
What is that?
Is that? You will not know that reference, but there is a show I used to watch a long time ago. It wasn't a TV show. It was actually an internet like review show with three guys. And it's called The Totally Rad Show. And they just did some video games, movies, TV. And then every once in a while they would actually play a game. And they had this thing where they would put up a picture, like say it was like a photo from like a movie or something like that. But their person behind the scenes would distort it in Photoshop. So it would look really like almost like a Picasso, like it'd be all kind of like messed up and kind of blurry. And they would get a first look at it and they'd, try and guess. And if they didn't have it right, then the guy would like remove like a filter. So then you try. So anyway, but the bit with the segment was called "What Is That?"
Oh, nice.
And they would go and they would go like, "All right, we're gonna play What Is That?" And they would actually say it that way, and they would go through. It was funny. Pocket evening. Oh my gosh, the late evening.
She
wonderful to see you.
Was out at dinner with a friend, so.
Oh, nice.
Welcome, Pocket. Good
That's
to have
awesome.
you pop in for the. Actually, we may have been done already if it hadn't been for the supermassive sub train.
Yeah.
And all the subs that popped in tonight. So, so good. I'm glad we were still on for you to catch a little bit of the show.
Yeah, good to see you, Pocket. Nice. The inquisitive look.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. You ready?
Yes, thank God for the intangibles.
I've actually like that first part is actually pretty amazing thing to say to someone that's
even
happened
until he
cuts off.
Yeah. Yep.
I think which I thought, but it was like sprinkle the ashes.
Yeah.
All that remains of our
all that tangibly remains of our love.
But thank God for the intangibles.
Yes.
His effect on our lives.
Yeah.
Something like I know. I've actually thought of it before. I'm like, I may have to use that someday and
write
hope
that
that no one knows cheers. Like, 'cause it's really good.
Whole bunch of other stuff.
Ethernet extender is being buggy, and it's because the heat here is so high. What if you put some ice on there? Ready?
Cool it. Yeah. I don't get any of the fruit.
Okay.
I still get a little of the butter. I get a little cinnamon. And I almost think I get some mint.
Oh, interesting.
A little, like a nice,
sure. Mint does not have to be a negative.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. So maybe whenever you share this with me, I'll be like, that's it. But I don't know. Right now, it is. It's balanced very well. I don't know what the alcohol is on this, but
95 proof.
Okay. All right. A little heat. Not too bad.
So for us, like I said, it definitely the finish I think is super smooth. The spiciness is on the front of the tongue, which I still get every time I have that. That kind of comes back forward. I still get in the caramel. I'm getting a little oak. I get a little bit of smoke still, like a very tiny bit. I did not get mint, but the thing that I have noticed now a little more in the nose as it's been open, and I noticed it on the taste, is I actually get chocolate, like chocolate brownie. That there is actually that kind of like, because there's like a little sweetness like that, like almost like a semi-sweet or like a dark, like not quite dark chocolate because the fruit's not there. It's like more of like a semi-sweet or a milk chocolate kind of like that kind of thing.
Yeah,
is in the taste, and I get that every time now when I drink that. So it's like for me, the dominant flavors are caramel, that semi-sweet milk chocolate kind of blend, and then like I said, some oak are the three things I get. Little spice on the front of the tongue, and then like I said, then the finish. I thought when we first had it, the aroma to us, we were kind of like, it's okay. Like it was good, but it wasn't like anything over the top. And then for me, the taste was really good. For me now, the aroma is actually getting even better and kind of starting to match up with what I thought the taste was. And I think it's very unique. It's not flavors for me that I usually get in a bourbon, that one specifically, but I don't know if,
especially like that.
I don't know if that necessarily helped you. Like I said, I didn't want to say in the aroma that I got chocolate because I'm getting that now because I didn't get that before and I didn't want to influence. I don't think it would. You're really good with that stuff, so I don't think it would have. But I didn't want to say it, and then you're like, I do get some chocolate.
No, it's always good to not, and that way it.
On that one in particular.
Right. It's very. There is a little something there, and there is, like I said, it's like mint leaves. That sort of
more kind of like the natural mint, like when we used to make like herbal blends and stuff like that. Where
so
it's not
herbal,
gum mint. It's more like where you're getting
not mint candy, not that kind of thing. Just that.
The Basil Hayden's always kind of had that little bit of herbaceous
that sort of thing. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, where you get a little bit of that.
That's what I get a little bit of that.
Do you get that on like more like
cinnamon
on the finish? Are you saying?
Yeah, it's more on the finish.
Okay. And cinnamon too. That's interesting.
A little bit of that spice is a little cinnamon.
It's very easy drinking, like I said, at that 95.
It
proof.
is, and there's a lot. There's a lot to unpack there. I think there's a lot going on. There's a lot to discover. Yeah. Sometimes when there's a lot, if it doesn't like form that cohesive sort of flavor, it can be like your palate is trying to chase down too many things.
Right.
But this is not. This is kind of like, oh, what am I? You're chasing down like one thing that like hands the baton off to the next thing, and then you're like,
way to put it, yeah.
And now it's that. Oh, now it's that. So yeah, that's good. I like it.
Now we didn't talk price earlier in the show.
No.
Like I said, you wanted me to hold that back. So like this is definitely one I will say up front that if I found another bottle of this, I would definitely buy another one. This is one I would like to have just because it is very different. I have a lot, there's a lot of things like, oh yeah, that one's good. That one's good. Well, these all kind of cover the same, amount of flavors. We all have that if you've like had a lot of whiskeys and bourbons, where I think this one is different. And for that reason. And also, like I said, the bottle is
Should I guess or should you just tell me?
No, you can guess.
Can I give you a range or do you want me to give you an
It's up to you.
55 to 60.
You're dead on.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I said, depending on where you find it online. Like I said, I don't know. It looks like Total Wine does carry this as well. Very limited, selected areas, but you can actually order it from a few different places online, which is how, like I said, again, Cope shipped it to me. Which again, thank you so much for sending this to us. But yeah, it's right around $60. If you have to pay shipping, then obviously a little more after that. But yeah, I thought it was very unique, very interesting. It made me very excited because they also do a toasted version of this, which means like a charred barrel, which sounded really cool. And then also on top of that was the, I think they also have a like barrel strength or a cask strength kind of thing. So I would love to try that version of it. So whenever Cope is feeling up to it again and I'm just kidding, wants to send us another bottle at the barrel strength, he can just do so.
So I think now too, with that cinnamon, and now going back to the aroma and the taste, it's like cinnamon roll cinnamon, like because
also then that's the buttery and the brown sugar. And
yeah, it's not like Red Hots. It's not that. It's that, and then that little bit of sweetness, which you're saying is. Yeah,
that's what I got.
Like, so that's not a little bit. Yeah, that's more.
We did also do this.
More cinnamon roll.
Again, this is a more expensive bourbon than I would ever put into a cocktail for me, for my budget. Like I said, usually I'm, like I said, trying to find something in that $25 to $35 range. Right. Still want quality, little higher proof, like a bottle and bond. We did this anyway because he wanted the science, so we did some science. I did an old fashioned with this. I thought it got a little lost in an old fashioned just because I think there's a lot of subtlety in this,
right.
Which wonderful notes, but I think it kind of gets overtaken.
Right.
At least in the one we made, we went for the using orange bitters especially because we were both kind of picking up on the chocolate, like, oh, kind of chocolate orange thing that might be nice.
Yeah.
So it was still very good, but for me, the things that I loved about this kind of got lost. So
and you're not going to put that in a mixed drink at that price.
Not for me.
Yeah,
that is not for me. Like I said, once we hit the lottery, then we'll just be. I'll be bathing in this. Like I said, at some point. But again, I really liked it. It seems like you also.
I as well.
Yeah. All right. Good. Is that?
Thank you, Cope.
Cope is doing very well with the that bottle looks cool. I should try it.
Yep. It doesn't always work out.
Which is usually what they tell you not to do, but it has worked out twice for us when it comes to some of these things. And we appreciate that. If you want to see any of the other whiskeys or scotches or bourbons or all those kind of things that we have ever done, and again, not just spirits, beers, waters, sodas, wine, all that stuff, go to our website, AboutBeverages.com. You can find everything there that we have ever done for over a decade. If you only want the latest videos, YouTube is the place to go. Hit the subscribe button. You will never miss out on the latest content there, whether it's some quick shorts and reviews, could be some gameplay stuff, and again, also our beverage reviews and the live show that we do. If you only want audio, that is also a solid option. Google Podcasts, iTunes, Spotify are all great places you can hit the subscribe button. If you have a favorite podcasting app, just search for About Beverages. Hopefully we're there. If we're not, let us know and we'll try and fix that and make it happen so we can make it easier for you to enjoy our stuff. And one of the places someone could let us know that we are or not in the place that they want us to be is on social media.
The social media.
Yeah, all the social media.
The three pillars.
Yeah, we've got three of them that we like, right?
Could find us on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, which is the one that we use most of all to keep you up to date on what is going on here at About Beverages. Like earlier this evening when I tweeted that we were about to go live on twitch.tv/AboutBeverages, which we do most Thursday evenings around 5:30 Pacific. It's when we get together. Try beverages. Have some fun, interact with chat, hang out, and just, like I said, enjoy the evening. So join us, won't you? Also, throughout the week, Andrew's going to keep you up to date on what's going on in the gaming world and what he will be enjoying as he is playing those games. So for all the latest at About Beverages, follow us on Twitter.
But, as we always say, whether we like it or not,
you should give it a shot.
And that is a podcast.
I was looking at that bottle. I was looking for inspiration to work something into the give it a shot.
You should.
Milk a shot, you should. Oh. Origin, you should. Small bat. I just couldn't come up with anything.
You should. What are those? What's that called on a drag? You should scale us back and give us a shot.
Yeah.
Let's see. You got to go back. Thank you guys all for talking there. Fudgy notes. Yeah, like it is a little bit like I don't want to. I never. It's always so hard when you're talking about things that are, you read tasting notes, and we've done this before too, where things we've written or even looking at other people's tasting notes, you're like, is this guy like high on crack? Like, I don't know
Right.
what these things like.
There's 97 things they described in there.
Yeah,
There's
and
no
it's
way.
like at some point you're like, I get it. There are people that have super palates, especially women.
Yep.
Women can taste way more than what men can taste. But still, at some point, you're like, this seems like bullshit. You were filling out a page, and that's fine. Like I said, so I always I try to like craft that in just the right thing where it's like, yes, there is some chocolate. I think that one's in the realm of obvious, like I said, but definitely the caramel and the butter. And like I said, that stuff is the most obvious. And then it's like, you're kind of going down through those different layers, but yeah, I think there is a little bit of fudgy there. That's where you got the sake. There's a total wine, like 5 minutes for me. Nice. San Diego, West Coast, Best Coast. Yeah. I love, like I said, we have a couple total wines here in town, and they're very, very nice. Bottle is so unique. It's really neat. It is very much so. Very
this
much
is
so.
very good. I really
Caramel
really
fudge
like
kind
that.
of flavor. Yeah, there's like, that's what I think. Like I said, it's not overly sweet because it's actually, it's not a, it's not Fireball. It's not something like that where it's like flavored whiskey. Like I said, this is natural. I don't know what they get it out of, but yeah. Ooh, salted caramel fudge. That's also a good way to describe it. Be flowing through the faucets if you win the lottery. Exactly. I will get a tap of whiskey that just like absolutely flows from the faucets when I win the lottery someday. And I will take you all with me. We'll create a giant house. We can all come over. Play the podcast a whole hour. Chat gamers, you should all be proud. We have not, like I said, it's all you guys. Like I said, you guys did absolutely amazing tonight. This is, yes, we have definitely gone into some overtime here for our podcast, but it has been well worth it and pretty amazing. But yeah, no, I thought this one was great.
Yeah, very good.
It is very unique.
Yeah.
I have a lot of things that it's like, oh, these are great. And it tastes like X, Y, and Z.
There's some
but
different. I still do. I get that like
that's interesting
that
about the mint.
herbaceous little mint going on. And once again, in a very subtle and
Maybe
appropriately
do you get it in the
balanced.
nose too?
That's still where I get more like cinnamon,
Maybe at
cinnamon.
the very back end of the nose, like I get like if I take because I don't have much left in here, but the drop that's in here, there's like a refreshing.
Mhm.
That's almost like I get that like in the nose, maybe.
That's good.
Maybe like the best chocolate mint Andes candy you've ever had.
It's not that much mint, but yes, I know it. Or that to me, it's more cinnamon roll
like-
based. Yeah, a little.
Make sure, yeah. Oh my God. Women, how to attract a man? Put bourbon behind your ear.
Yeah.
Have you started the new Destiny 2 season yet? I have. I have started that on Tuesday. We played a bunch, played some Wednesday. I will be playing that tomorrow. Shockingly, like I said, this guy will be back next week.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure out.
I
what
will
we're
be
doing.
back on tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 o'clock Eastern, doing some of that stuff. Andy's mint salted caramel fudge. I like that you're putting all these words together because that actually sounds kind of interesting. I would try that.
I'm saying words.
Yeah. I'm saying all the words. All right. We are going to wrap things up here. Do you have any idea about is next week the actual whiskey something?
Oh, there was something next.
I think next week is
it
like
wasn't
national.
today, was it?
No, it was not today.
Okay.
Because I thought we were saying in 2 weeks, so we did this one, and then I think next week we were talking about maybe finally open up that bottle of Booker's because it's been sitting.
Oh,
there
yeah,
it's been sitting there almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
So we might as well. We might as well do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like I said, so maybe we'll have that whiskey on here. Is there anything else that's been catching your eye or you've been thinking about? All the notes, but it's actually one flavor. That's true. Real Feel in Chicago today was 115. That's even hotter here than here.
Wow. Yeah.
I don't know what we were today for Real Feel. I think we were in the low hundreds.
Heavy, but not like that.
A special and totally enjoyable evening pie. It was totally enjoyable.
Of course.
I think that's a compliment. I'm kidding. Nothing. So you got nothing.
As far as for next week, no, I was. Well, we went on to something else.
You gotta keep thinking in the background.
Not at the moment.
Okay.
No, I do
All
not.
right. All right. You're gonna find the other Hoplark.
I can
not the
certainly
Mosaic.
get that.
What was the other one?
Sabro.
I mean, I like this one. If you want to buy more of those, I would
Sure,
try another
maybe
one.
I
That
will.
was good. That'd be interesting too, since this one was supposed to be more piney. The Sabro, which HJ was mentioning earlier, was a little more on the fruity side.
Yeah.
See if we actually get a little more on the fruity side.
Well, maybe I will swing by there and pick up some more.
All right. So we at least have maybe 2 things settled on. If you guys ever want to give us ideas for things that we should taste, things that we should try, there are so many different options. Like I said, between Twitter, you can join our Discord and put stuff in the pub. If you have recipes, like I said, Berserker was talking earlier or hey, I'd like to see your take on a espresso martini, which is something that I definitely at least have looked at. Any of that kind of stuff.
The lesbian swoon.
The lesbian swoon, which apparently Ellie is working on. Once we find out what she wants us to try, that'll be the name of the drink. We're in the hundreds before the humidity and heat index factor. Paul Blart Mall Cop. It's a compliment. I figured. But yeah, if you guys are interested in any of that kind of stuff and like I said, letting us know what we should be trying, please, like I said, message any of those places. Like I said, DMs are always open for that stuff. And we do look and take suggestions, obviously, because like I said, if people send us stuff or recipes that we've found. So
we're getting some, and somebody sending us some amaretto.
So what we're gonna do, Planty actually left, so that was Planty. So Planty basically said, whenever you buy it, just let me know and I'll basically PayPal you so that we don't have to do the shipping. Okay. So I had told him, I was like, yeah, I said either Thursday or this weekend and maybe get that. And then in a couple weeks we would do that. Cause we got to do an amaretto sour. And then on top of that, I wanted to do then since we'll have it, we need to use this for other stuff. Yeah. There was the other beverage, which was like an amaretto sour, but it also involved bourbon. Okay. It was called like a On Your Mark, I think, or something like that. So anyway, so we have like two drinks we can make with that once we get that bottle of the Disaronno, right?
Disaronno, yeah.
Disaronno. We're going to go say hi now to Lucky. Lucky is, not only was he apparently still streaming, but he also had time to jump into chat and throw down multiple shots of gifted subs and just be super nice and super cool the whole time, as he always is. He has supported this channel for years since we started, as have a lot of you, and we appreciate that so much. He is really, really awesome. He plays a lot of Destiny. He's going to be doing some day one raid stuff with Jav and the rest of their group. Go say hi. Please hit the follow button if you haven't. Putting amaretto cookies in amaretto for a week or until something interesting happens. I don't know what would grow out of that. I needed a wingman, so I called him in. Berserker, I appreciate you so much. Like I said, and I'm glad your sake was delicious. I'm glad that worked out for you. On your mark, get set, drunk. Exactly. That is how that works. That is probably about what it was normally supposed to be. But anyway, let's go say hi to Lucky and appreciate you guys all so much for everything that you have done tonight and obviously are just hanging out in the future. So appreciate you guys. I still got to find a button. I'm still flabbergasted. There we go. I found it.
Thank you, everyone, for a great evening. I'll see you next week. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.